Hungry for savings, oh yeah, yeah. The bacchanal box go save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for carnival. The bacchanal, all in the road and we saving. With KFC, the best deals, oh gosh. The bacchanal box, KFC bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The bacchanal box, KFC bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal Box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
She come my way. Look at the tongue when you dip down there. Sweetness, yeah, apple, I won't try it. It's a carnival every time she touch down there. Tip at the tongue when you hit my brain. Give me one look and I just want this. But they say, take your time when you go down there. You go spend all your coin and end up in a day. But I don't play, nah. I go take all my chances.
Listening to the grind.
So long you've been saving it, non-stop you're like craving it. I want some of that chup darling. Sweetness when it rolling. Look back when it rolling. Things nice when it rolling. And I love how we feeling when it rolling. It bumps when it rolling. Can't stop you from rolling. Yeah. And then I look through the window. I see she step on, she tiptoe. And when you know how the thing is going, she knows by the winter. But just with this over me, I've been begging on my knees. Want me spend my salary, baby. Granny say, yeah, boy don't twist up your head down there. They go knock out your teeth and put your ass in bed. But I don't care, nah, 'cause I'm strong and I able. I know what I want, I need it right away. Hey, sweet baby, give me a piece of that chup darling. One piece of that chup darling. So long you've been saving it, non-stop you're like craving it.
I want a piece.
Chup darling.
Sunrise, blue skies in my eyes. Boy, you look like heaven and up. Damn girl on 10 eyes, 11 and up. You can't do no better, you know. When the sweat dripping down your body, wetting it up, and I just can't get
The
enough.
Grind.
Like slow, me bubbling, moving my waist if you walk, I'm troubling. And when times get troubling,
Ladies and gentlemen, no sticking this evening.
stick to the program.
I want to welcome all you back. We missed last week, but that's alright.
Everything I'll do.
I want to welcome all you back to the grind.
We grown up, I'm a big girl now. So let we take a drink of the rum. We grown up, give me that walk. Party till the sun comes up. We grown up, I'm a big girl now. So let we take a drink on the rock. We grown up, nobody can say stop. Young and we party hard. You see that one? I love it too bad. Young and we party hard. To give you up, I can't do that. Outside, long nights, good vibes. I just want to spend it with you. Get the bread and cheddar with you. Everything feels better with you. When this rock tripping down.
And we are gearing up for a hectic carnival season. I tell you, let me tell you.
Enough for you. Like slow and we bubbling. Move
The return.
you walk, I'm troubling. And when times get troubling, I need a man who on top of things. Stick to the program for ya. You don't see anything, everything I'll do.
Episode 70 of the grind.
We grown up, I'm a big girl now. So let we take a drink of the rum. We grown up, give me that walk.
Yours truly, Chromatics, DJ Trav. We go all the way up to 9 o'clock. Of course, we have a special guest coming through. All already know what time it is. The Queen of Bacchanal will be here. Easy, my brother Teja. Teja, you gotta try your own show next year. Yeah, Teja deserve your own show next year.
Teja upon this. Do you think, my love? You don't have to fight or compete. What them talking about? Your name no run down on this.
And if you're loving the energy, loving the vibes, make sure and like the video. Yeah, man.
Sign your own check, no problem, no problem.
Easy goes.
Everybody watching your body. Because you're Jimmy, bad mind watching your things. Because you're winning. Look at the smile on your face. Good energy when you bring it. My girl, you the best.
Easy, Marco Boss. Head over to the YouTube now.
Them bad on the road. Them girl blessed like I just know these. Pretty girl from the West Indies. Best believe Caribbean girl, them bad on the road. Them girl blessed like I just know these.
Travel like a rusty boy.
The West Indies. Represent where you're from, girl. Let me see you walk on wine.
Easy in for my soldier. Make sure and head over to the website ourradio.fm. That's where we broadcasting from. Check out the audio stream, but of course we are live on YouTube. I seen everybody now coming in. Also, all make sure and like the video now. Easy, just press the like button. Real easy, just press it. So.
Trinidad Tobago. Excellent. I want to dance with you. You make me feel so good. I love how you rock my world. This long overdue. Because I wanna be your lifeline forever, every day. I pray. Hold on, no matter if life hard in the darkest days. Love on the moonlight forever in the stars. I say, come let me dance from night time till the morning rays. Because I wanna be your lifeline forever. 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 You never ever go. I'll carry you where you want to go.
You're listening to the grind.
I'll carry you where you want to go. Baby, come girl. I'll do anything that you want. Darling, anything that you want. Now we simple make
Miss Trini woman,
anything.
I hope you're coming out for the carnival out of that call in New York, you know.
Baby, all in my sleep I talking. Winding my waist, sleep walking.
Big up my brother Choppy.
This must be a dream. Pinch me, I can't believe that wine so sweet, baby. This wine are the sweet one. You're making me weak. When you put that thing on me.
868, it's all about the grind.
I'll carry you where you want to go.
You're laughing, Miss Trini woman. Are you real serious, you know? Are you real serious? And I know you're playing with Lime Juve.
I'll do anything.
I know you're playing Juve with Lime Juve. You have to be. You have to be. Early bird tickets are sold out, eh? Or just...
Now we simple make controlling. Anything that you need. You're feeling like home sweet home, baby. All in my sleep I talking. Winding my waist, sleep walking. Watch me now. This must be a dream. Pinch me, I can't believe that wine so sweet, baby. This wine are the sweet one. You're making.
So when this tune ring out in the Lime Juve,
When you put that thing on me.
just come and say, eyes, Miss Trini woman. Hold this.
They gon' say that I'm blind. Like I lose my mind, they gon' say that I'm blind.
Yo.
Yes, girl, I had a mission to lose 20 pounds by Juve morning.
Baby, come.
What they say?
Come, girl.
Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you go aim. You end up amongst the stars, right? All right. I'm gonna have a 2-pack. I ain't no more no 6.
Controlling me. Anything that you need. You're feeling like home sweet home, baby. All in my sleep, I talking. Winding my waist, sleepwalking.
Yes, people, let people know.
What's my know? This must be a dream, dream, dream. Pinch me, I can't believe that wine so sweet, baby. This wine and the sweet one, you're making me weak, weak, weak. When you put that thing on me, this wine so sweet, baby. They gon' say that I'm blind. Like I lose my mind, they gon' say that I'm blind. After just one wine, they gon' say that I show. For just one night, they gon' say that I'm blind. But I really don't mind. But I'm ready. Oh gosh, oh baby, your body driving me crazy. Your skin does shimmer, girl. Watch out with claw, yeah. Oh gosh, oh baby, no cape and still you come save me.
We starting warm and easy
The
today.
life, watch out, I claw.
This is the warm up, the warm
Oh
up.
yeah, no doubt my girl is a goddess. The baddest, yeah, hottest. So many nicknames for you, my love. Yeah, Voodoo, darling, sugar. Say it with my chest, it's you I want, girl. Sweetie, honey, don't mind spending my time and money. All this for you, yeah. Oh gosh, oh baby, your body driving me crazy. Your skin does shimmer, girl. Watch out with claw, yeah. Oh gosh, oh baby, no cape and still you come save me. You love me back to life. Watch how I glow, yeah.
Sit down on my lap like I is Santa Claus. This is not play way. I show you do have no draws.
Rob, Christmas done, you know.
Konika Boston call is yours. It's weather for leather. We put in Netflix on pause. I dig in a hole in the center. You go feel like walking for Wassa. Tonight I'm making you scream. I come in with ice and whipped cream. Handcuff, blindfold and a whip. Lingerie, I start rippling it. Right off, it's speed and more speed tonight. Buckle up and hold on tight. Sit down on my lap like I is Santa Claus. This is not play way. I show you don't have no draws. I feel like Konika Boston call is yours. It's weather for leather.
If you're haunting me, nah boy, it's not easy. Pressure. Baby, if you're haunting me, take me off your social media, Facebook, TikTok, and Insta. Don't embarrass me further. If you're haunting me, take me off your social media, Facebook, TikTok, and Insta. Don't embarrass me further, girl. What kind of madness you doing? You can't be posting me and you're cheating. Take my photos off Instagram. Better you stay with your 1,000 man. You and them all over the place. And your profile showing my face. Girl, I want you hear what I say. Please remove my pictures from me. Cause if you're haunting me, take me off your social media, Facebook, TikTok, and Insta. Don't embarrass me further. If you're haunting me, take me off your social media, Facebook, TikTok, and Insta. Don't embarrass me further. I sit down with you on my mind. You sit down, start.
And yes, folks, we are getting ready. The Stag Stage returns to the rhythms of the great soca art form this Thursday, 26th January. We head to Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge with Viking Ding Dong, Iwa George, Urfanals, Ola Tunji, Jaiga, Mikal Teja, Chutney King, G.I. and Nisha B. Showtime 8 p.m. and admission is absolutely free. Rising Star this Thursday, I tell you no. The Stag Stage is back. And of course, the Stag Stage will be running every Thursday from now till the Carnival Thursday. It's called the Thursday before Carnival, the Carnival Thursday, right? Yeah. So it's called basically Carnival Wednesday, Carnival Thursday, Carnival Friday. You don't count the Monday and Tuesday. Because you understand the what's there. The Stag Stage is on! Easy fair!
Darling, Good afternoon. Look at Bush.
Sounds of what
looking for a worker.
It's called you Waka Man.
Well, look me. She looking for a Waka Man. A real good Waka Man to deal with she bush. Well, I'm willing and able. It's all kind of bush I just handle Waka Man. A good Waka Man to deal with she bush. Well, I'm willing and able. It's all kind of bush I just handle. I cut in it proper. I cut in it good. I cut in it proper.
Travi, you just handle the Waka? Is a man as Waka and thing? Eh? Eh? Yeah. Your own yard or other people yard and thing? Your own yard, okay.
To deal with she bush. Well, I'm willing and able. It's all kind of
easy, Marco Boss.
A good Waka man.
Yes, man, you reach. Make sure and like the video as you enter. Like the video as you enter.
All kind of bush I just handle. I cut in it proper. I cut in it good. I cut in it proper. I cut in it good. Since the rainy season, she tell me she under pressure. As the rain start falling, she bush go higher than ever. Well, look, I pick up my tools and I'm gone by the lady Francine. As if she bend down there and she had and then on the bush I see it. Waka man, a real good Waka man to deal with she bush. Well, I willing and able. It's all kind of bush I just handle Waka man. A good Waka man to deal with she bush. Well, I willing and able. It's all kind of bush I just.
Anytime you want. Location nothing. My relationship is a leaky ship, but I ain't it. I tell you, girl, I ain't it. 'Cause the things I do, girl, I want you. It could sink it. I tell you, it could sink it. Drop my location. You'll find me with girl. Don't try spoil my plan. I's a serviceman. Don't tell me about trust. Stay right there and cuss. Nothing to discuss. Your heart go get crushed. Girl, if I only send you my location, I go end up in trouble. 'Cause I'm doing shh. I know what I'm doing. Girl, if I only send you my location, that is instant frustration.
So DJ Trav said today, Matix, yeah, we go play the big tunes and for the season, and we will get into some other things from some other artists who might not be getting the required. Well, not required. The suitable airplay, the suitable spread, you know what I mean? We come to represent for all and sundry, yeah?
Drop my location. You'll find me with girl. Don't try spoil my plan. I's a serviceman.
So we gonna get into this one. This one is coming up from an artist. He goes by the name of Kinetic. You ready for it? Yeah. All right. DJ Trav.
Yeah. You're listening to the grind.
Come to shell down the building, level everything. We not going nowhere till morning.
You're listening to the grind.
It's called Madness. Artist goes by the name of Kinetic. Get familiar. Welcome to the grind.
Say we not living till the whole place mash up.
Just good music.
Come to shell down the building, level everything. We not going nowhere till morning. Make sure the vibes is everything. Oh, we not coming in. Drinks have to be flowing. Oh, it's problems. Can't wait to see all of the pretty woman in the land of carnival. Can't wait to see all of the bamba road and you will love the bacchanal. Drinks flowing like rain. Strong women with blame. They say I saw worthless fella. Some respect on my name.
What you say?
All she feel is me. Ha ha, now put it on me. Do darling, the wine so sweet. Hey, we having a time. Rum and rhythm mix up with wine. Good blend, it's carnival time.
The grind.
I hope you're any lime juve, no? I hope you're any lime juve.
Can't wait to see all of the pretty woman in the land of carnival. Can't wait to see all of the bamba rolling, you be lovely bacchanal. Drinks flowing like rain, strong woman in vein. They say I's a worthless fella, some respect on my name. Any vet win, is madness. If you were drunk or wet, the place say my shop, you can even win. It's madness. If you were drunk or wet, the place say my shop, yeah. Hey, me ride y'all bumper like me ride beat. Cruise control when pressure.
Alright, so Eddie scene, right? The artist. So to everybody that's listening out there, if you want to get your music played on the grind or on OurRadio.fm, make sure and send your music to music@OurRadio.fm. But most importantly, in MP3 format, and make sure it's labeled properly. Artist name, song name in the MP3. Right? Because right now we have a song, Trav said the song bad, but it's the name of the song is called Drifting, but we have no idea who sing it. So if I know somebody out there, some artist who sing a song called Drifting, tell them it's playing on the grind right now. Let's go.
Hey, babe. What's up? What? What you mean pack my bag? Where we off to? Really? You know you play too much. Okay, I'm getting ready.
From there we take to the sky, spread our wings like a bird and fly. We drifting. I wanna gaze in your eyes, I'm so in love with that smile.
We have no idea who sing this song, but we playing it still.
We drifting.
It's called Drifting. Let's go.
From those heights, the ocean peaceful and calm. Oh, it feels nice, so nice to have you wrapped in my arms, girl. I want to hold you, girl, you're so fine. You got me all cloud nine.
We can take a first class flight out to paradise. Just you and me, baby. Just you and me.
You're listening to the grind. All right. So essentially, it's the same artist, Kinetic, right? Who is playing just now before. Tell Lizzie jump in the chat now, man.
Okay, I'm getting ready.
From there we take to the sky, spread our wings like a bird and fly. We drifting. I wanna gaze in your eyes, I'm so in love with that smile. We drifting. From those heights, the ocean peaceful and calm. Oh, it feels nice, so nice to have you wrapped in my arms, girl. I want to hold you, girl, you're so fine. You got me all cloud nine.
We can take a first class flight out to paradise. Just you and me, baby. Just you and me, baby. We'll take a first class flight out to paradise. Just you and me, yeah. You and me, yeah. And if
Over 10,000 miles.
if
Soaring
a rocket, interplanetary. Show you all the stars, the moons, the galaxy. Have you been to Zanzibar or New Guinea? Have you been to Thailand, Maldives or Bali? Yeah, arch your back like a crescent moon. Back shots in a five-star hotel room, yeah. Body celestial, you're so terrestrial. When the mist up on your thighs and your breast real. Welcome to the Mile High. Let's take a quick foot in the night sky. Come to me, kiss up your neck while I hook up your leg high.
First class flight out to paradise. Just you and me, baby. Just you and me, baby. We'll take a first class flight out to paradise. Just you and me, yeah. You and me, yeah. And we're gifted.
Over 10,000 miles.
We're gifted.
Soaring to higher heights.
Yeah, we're gifted.
This so-called Roman vibes, that's the life. Yeah, that's the life. Y'all work it for me. Y'all work it for me.
All right.
Y'all work it for me.
Artist goes by the name of Taller Than Now.
A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk.
Just a little bit, you know, Miss Trini Woman.
Give me what you have.
As my sister, Cindy from Sin City Entertainment say,
A little piece of
take your wine and gun.
I come inside the party and my waistline looking for woman. I look on her bumper, then she look back and tell me she feeling it. If you see waist when she pelting back and wine on the tall man, the bumper do make mistake. She want to wine up with all she friends. She feel like the men and cause problem. In the party like every weekend. Drink some drink and money start spend. From 1 to 10. Girl, try your best. I don't want to lie to you, you're better than the rest. So I want to beg a little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. Give me what you have. A little piece of walk. A little.
Just a little one, you know.
A little piece of walk.
12 bars. A verse and chorus.
Fuck up that thing right
And that is enough, right? For the wine. A verse and chorus and you're gone. Yeah.
Your body said nice and naturally. Totally you do it properly. Arch up your back and bend it for me. Yeah. She want to wine up with all she friend. Them like the men and cause problem. In the party like every weekend. Drink some drink and money start spend. From 1 to 10. Girl, try your best. I don't want to lie to you, you're better than the rest. Girl, I want to beg a little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. Give me what you have. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk.
Yes, man.
Y'all work it for me. Y'all work it for me now. Y'all work it for me. Oi. Y'all work it for me. Y'all work it for me now. Y'all work it for me.
Hey, this one is a ego jam. I want it. This one is a ego jam. I need it.
Sounds like GBM Neutron.
Ego jam. I want it. This one is a ego jam.
And don't forget, we get ready for the Stag Stage. The return of the Stag Stage.
All of the slackness. I want all of the hot girl.
I'll tell you about that a little bit
I wanna reach in the venue.
after this one, yeah?
Fuck up the place. So man, if you're going and play this one, now why you turn off the bass? Everybody to the left. I want you to move to the left. To the left. I want you to move to the left. Let me go to the right. I want you to move to the right. To the right. I want you to move to the right. This is what I want now. Down south. 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 Up north. Up north. Yeah. Up north. Up north. Up north. Up north. Up north. Hush your mouth and whine. Shut up your mouth and whine. Hush your mouth and whine. Shut up your mouth and whine. Hey, hush your mouth and whine. Shut up your mouth and whine. Girl, hush your mouth and whine. Shut up your mouth and whine. I think it's a ego jam. I want it. This one is a ego jam. I need it. This one is a ego jam.
So this is called the freestyle rhythm.
This one is a ego
Right?
jam.
Get familiar. Who next?
You never hear me like this before. Casamigos and drinks galore. Campari spilling on the floor. Dicey walk down, dicey walk down. Who tell you come here with your man? Like you was someone of the plan. All I want is a simple jam. How we go? How we go?
Hold day, I wanna ramage and drink something and break away. Hold day, hold day, hold day, I wanna ramage and drink something and break away. Hold day, hold day, hold day, hold day, Sure. Can we go down today? Cause I come to break away. Jamming and how she name I sure. You don't want no rag. You don't like to party.
Easy Lisa, long time I ain't see you, girl.
You
already know what to do.
Bubbling
as you come in, like the video.
Can't get in on one scene. I wanna rub and make something and break away. I wanna rub and make something and break away. I wanna rub and make something and break away.
Sounds of Viking Ding Dong on the freestyle rhythm. Hold on, trap, don't mix yet. Right? Because we're getting ready for the return of the Stag Stage. Stag Stage is back with the biggest artists this Thursday, 26 January, 8 p.m. at Rising Star Restaurant and Hookah Lounge. Admission free. Free. Featuring Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfan Alves, Olatunji Jaiga, Mikhail Teja, Chutney King G.I. and Nisha B. Long live Soca and Stag. I think both me and Trav can agree to that. Right? All right. Speaking of Mikhail Teja, Trav, run tune.
Don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. You go see thing again. Don't worry, lover. Don't worry, friend. Don't
The
worry,
Grind.
partner. This is not the end. We time coming back again. It's so much my heart could take. I feel like a born again. Freedom at last. Raise your glass. Oh, you can't live in the past. So look for where madness, David Rudder sail. Look for where.
You're listening to The Grind.
He'll be live this Thursday at the Stag Stage, Rising Star Restaurant and Hookah Lounge. Alongside Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfan Alves, Olatunji Jaiga, Chutney King, G.I. Nisha B, and more. Long live Soca and Stag, I tell you.
We time coming back again. It's so much my heart could take. I feel like I'm born again. Freedom at last, raise your glass. Oh, you can't live in the past. So look for where madness, David Rudder sail. Look for where shirt on any people place. Look for where real girl and it's only ways. Look for where
Easy, Anthony.
they go between them in the Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Fame. Why? It's the culture we debate. Hall of Fame. Soca Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Fame. When it comes to party, the spirits have me under it. I don't want no limit. When I come, this is no visit. Every place we look to conquer it. Hey, give me a rhythm tap. I want to get high like Superman. I don't care what race or religion. One love is the mission. So yeah, baby, don't worry, lover.
You're listening to The Grind.
Don't worry, partner. It's me time again. Don't worry, lover. I know you're missing it. It's a whole mood when we start to get lit. We time coming back again. It's so much my heart could take. I feel like I'm born again.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta look out for us. When I mean us, our radio.fm. We are all over for the Carnival season. I tell you, the whole team. Well, we already say Thursday is the Stag Stage. This Thursday, right? But tune in, because our radio farm will be somewhere else. But we are on the Stag Stage from the week after with TTNL, right? This Sunday, we head to Chance. Pretty in concert and Hibaga Friends, right? This Sunday, the two jammers will be live from Chance. And listen, you're gonna just keep it locked. Make sure and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified anytime we go live. This week it's off, Trav. This week it's off. Thursday and Sunday we live. You know, out there, as my assistant general would say, on location broadcast, outside broadcast, right? But from the week after that is bass. I'm talking about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, go down the line till Carnival Friday, till, you know, till Vibes and Voicey.
So much my heart could take. I feel like I'm born again. Freedom at last.
Tell a friend, it's our radio.fm.
So look for where madness.
Look for we out there.
Look for where real girl and it's only ways. Look for where shirt up. I need you to concentrate. Concentrate. Concentrate.
this one out to my brother Justin.
Picture me on that bumper. Let we make a movie now. You are stuck.
But when Justin is winding on them, he's about kind of, he's on a focus now. He's be focused now, so you understand?
Bring up a live Juve family.
Girl, I just so in love with a bumper. I want to give you all of my fire. Girl, this real fire is real bass, real fire.
All up on message in the chat if you could wine and drink and start at the same time. Some people can't do that, it's difficult for them, you know.
Which side of your bumper you want it on?
Yo. 868, it's all about the grind.
I need you to concentrate, concentrate. Picture me on that bumper. Let we make a movie now. You a star, girl, you a star. Yeah. Bend right in the camera. You don't even need filter. I go be your director. Yeah. Girl, I just so in love with a bumper. I want to give you all of my fire. Girl, this real fire is real bass. Real fire is real waste.
Hey, big up Darius, man.
Bring back and tell me, baby, which side of your bumper you want it? Which side of your bumper you want it on?
Which side of your bumper you want it on?
Bumper you want it?
I want to ask you, in why we come up with this song?
Which side of your bumper you want it on?
Because it had to be in the center.
Left, then jam on the right. Then back to the left. From back to the right. Then I go straight in the middle. Straight in the middle.
You're listening to the grind.
Name of the track is called Concentrate. Go in Dubai.
I need you to concentrate.
You're listening to the grind.
Concentrate. Picture me on that bumper. Let we make a movie now. You a star, girl, you a star. Yeah. Bend right in the camera.
Easy Hit Lab Entertainment. It's Stag for Life. Make sure and like that video if you're loving Stag.
Girl, I just so in love with a bumper. I want to give you all of my fire. Girl, this real fire is real bass. Real fire is real waste. Real fire is real bass. Bring back and tell me, baby, which side of your bumper you want it? Which side of your bumper you want it on? Which side of your bumper you want it?
Now, I wanted to put in the comments
Start on the left.
which team is. They had this debate, I think it was last year carnival. If it's team clockwise or team anti-clockwise with the wine. Because it had nothing sweeter when you bounce up a woman in a fete and she just had the same timing as you, the same rhythm. Now, you understand, Trav? You just kind of fall in emotion, so. You understand? You just sink now, you understand? Now, when you bounce up a girl who really like it, but she whine in the wrong way, it's be rough. Well, the wrong way is relative.
Concentrate on the wine, girl.
That is what it is, I concentrate.
Concentrate on the wine. Concentrate. You want it bad.
Hold on, let me show you, man. Let me check something. Nice, man. You clockwise.
Bend right there. Where you walk. Bend right there.
I just have to make sure.
Bend right there. Bend. Girl, I just so in love with a bumper. I want to give you all of my fire.
Big up team clockwise. Hashtag that shit.
Real fire is real waste. Real fire is real waste. Tell me, baby, which side of your bumper you want it? Which side of your bumper you want it on? Tell me, baby, which side of your bumper you want it? Which side of your bumper you want it?
So we're going to trap straight up to the end of the hour. First hour, just soca in the tail, right? All right.
Then jam on the right. Back to the left. From back to the right. Then I go straight in the middle. session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wase.
Shouts all up Tunji.
Meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room. Ooh yeah. Well, how else we will survive if we don't create a vibe? This is a big part of the life, so soca must live and never die. In this party atmosphere, so sweet that I can't describe. So all the artists you must be here, 'cause without an engine, can't start, so we gotta.
Alright, roll call, roll call.
We got it, see life, so we got to come together.
If you're listening right now, bust a comment. Let me see who reported. Where you reporting from?
Keep the money we not taking right. They go come run me down when you see them. Get this song when you're ready. Ready when the end of the man ready come go down. It's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wase. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room. Hey, I'm telling you now, if we could just put aside the pride and let Jaja be we guide, then love will be the prize and no one will feel a type of way. You could get radiator and battery, new transmission from the factory. You can do whatever you want, but without an engine, can't start, so we cannot drive. No oxygen tank, we got it, see life, so we got to come together and try to find a way, find a way.
Yes, man.
Oh, find out, we got a universe. Let them keep the money, we not taking right. They go come run me down when you see them. Get this song when you're ready. Ready the money, and the man with the Congo jam. It's a vibe in the session when they jam into the steel pan. Come and join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on what's it. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come here we go.
So this is a sort of remake, rather. Engine room. What do you feel? Yeah? You know the remakes must come for the carnival. Travel, let me ask you a question. Do you have that not Mr. Killer? Yes, Mr. Killer.
Yeah, the shadow.
Well,
Yeah, no,
you have it?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, well, whenever you feel to run that, we could run that.
Sharp vibes.
Hey, cheetah.
In the meantime, one of Travis' favorite female soccer artists.
Hey, where the hot girl them? Hey, pick yourself up there. Hey, where the hot girl them? Hey, you know we run it.
Songs are jealous. Easy, darling.
You know it. Hey, 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 hey. What am I take some notice? Hey, 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 hey. Watch me and take some notice. Hey, 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 hey. How about you take some notice? Free up yourself and take a wine. Hey, hey. You ever take a treat, flat pants, tight party pack, can't move wrong at all. But I'm not in my girl, try test my night, and then but I'm not one of them at all. I just wanna rock to the left, rock to the right, throw my hands up, wine and go down. I just wanna drink with my stress for the girl them back, 'cause I hunt up and them pop down. When I put my hands on my knees and wine, girl not leaving no crumbs behind. Not here for your pettiness, girl, goodbye. I go hot up your head all night. Try your best 'cause you wanna roll. While I give my body more roll. If you don't wanna bubble,
You want to hot up my head for again?
you better leave this hot girl alone.
Alright then.
Hey, 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 hey. What am I take some notice? Hey, 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 hey. Watch me and take some notice. Hey, hey,
Give me no sympathy wine when I get a jam, me stop on the line.
Hey.
Give me no sympathy flex when I ask around them, say you's the best. Give me no stush girl thing, bedroom.
Songs are running, Charles Marshall.
Give me no 1-2 joke. Girl go come with it, hear this hook. Give me a bacchanal wine, girl.
You're listening to the grind.
I don't want no sympathy wine in man says.
Finny girl and them.
Okay, that wine is, I don't think I ever get sympathy wine. Girl, ladies, if only just give man sympathy wine, let me know in the comments. What is that?
The best. Give me no stush girl thing, bedroom wine, you start bubbling.
Big up New York on the inside, Enterprise Carnage, London.
Give me a bacchanal wine, girl. Give me a bacchanal wine. Give me a bacchanal wine, girl. Give
Radio.FM, we worldwide.
Time, girl. It's bacchanal time.
Russell Lavelle, Easy Keys Music, Tequila Craig, and of course Miss Trini Woman. Come and give me a sympathy wine in the lime.
You don't give off what nobody say. Health and strength, girl, I want you to be safe.
Hey, you fall off my chair, this.
But when the big truth play, I want you to give me no sympathy wine. When I get your jam, me stop on the line. Give me no sympathy flex when I ask her wrong, then say you see best. Give me no stush girl thing, get through wine, start bubbling.
If you're loving the vibes, make sure and like the video, please.
No, give me a bacchanal wine, girl. Give me a bacchanal wine. Give me a bacchanal wine, girl. Give me a bacchanal wine. It's bacchanal time, girl. It's bacchanal time. Give me a bacchanal wine, girl. Give me a
Now, let's see this song. When this bring out in the lime juve, I feel we should start with this, you know. As the truck pulling off. Alright.
Because I feel like juve, more than powder, rub no chaser, and I just get
Hey boy, you see that music you're playing, they're not cutting by Monster Boy. I wanna hear bad man tune. Bad man.
Party done. Because I feel like juve, more than powder, rub no chaser, and I just get so bad at doing it again. I tell you bend and powder, rub no chaser.
Alison!
And I doing it again. Call me Kambule. The anticipation. I am the man with the posy, with the pig in my right hand. I am the jab, who call out at the jump man. I am the bacchanal baby, with the mind of a jump man. Let me go, I will turn your body to juve.
You're listening to the grind.
Somebody book Mr. Killer for me, please. I want to see this live.
I'm a money, I'm a rock.
When Lime Juve 2023 pull off, I tell you.
Because I feel like juve, more than powder, rub no.
Get your tickets now, hit limejuve.com. Early bird tickets are all sold out. Get your tickets now before the price go up. You can buy online or you can get it from right here.
The anticipation. I am the man with the posy, with the pig in my right hand. I am the jab, who call out at the jump man. I am the bacchanal baby, with the mind of a jump man. Let me go, I will turn your body to juve. Buckle and spoon and a whole piece of pan. Turn your body to juve. Madam. Turn your body to juve, Lord. Turn your body to juve. Somebody release the iron.
What you say, Trav? More iron?
I go to war. I don't want to war. Rum in my flask. So I take one blast. Now they call me manager.
No, you know, we just say wrong here.
He asked me what is my problem.
100% TNT music, but oh God.
When the yacht
it's a tribute to Shadow.
And I drinking rum till we
Chance of Mr. Killer. Big up all my Grenadian family them.
When I reach in your place, your body done.
Let us know where you're from in the comments. Make sure and like the video. I see no like, you know, all you like the video.
Let me go. I will turn your body to juve. Buckle and spoon and a whole piece of pan. Turn your body to juve. Madam. Turn your body to juve, Lord. Turn your body to juve. Somebody release the iron. You come next to you.
and no more love. Let me go, let me go. I will turn your body to Juve. Buckle and spoon and a whole piece of ball. Turn your body to Juve.
Once again, sounds of Mr. Killer.
Turn your body to Juve.
Track is called The Spirit of Shadow. That is the name of the song. As all you could hear. Easy Valdez Brooks, half of Trinidad is Grenada anyways. Well, I telling you. Iron in your rukunko tung tung. Right, ladies and gentlemen. What a nice first hour trap. I feel we should play soca all night. What do you feel? We could? Yeah. Ola, any comments? No, we on the grind here. We really want to free up the music because there's a lot of music being made. You know we ain't really prejudiced now. So we have other tracks that we can play, other genres that we can go into, but we want you all in the comments. Keep that killer bubbling in the background. We want you all in the comments to let us know if you all want more soca. Big up Stacy from New York, man. Yes, man. Everybody, all your report. Let me know where all you're from, right? But we want to tell you all that we're getting ready for the Stag Stage this Thursday. Stag Stage takes place at the Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge with a soca storm featuring Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfanals, Ola Tunji, Jaiga, Mikhail Teja, Chutney King G.I. and Nisha B. 8 p.m. Admission is free. But all you have to get on there early, like you go have to get on there early. Stag Stage returns to the Mecca Carnival 2023, Trinidad Carnival to be exact, right? This Thursday it kicks off at Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge. That is South End? Rising Star is South End? Yeah. Just making sure. I just making sure, right? I do, of course. All right, I seen more soca. I seen 2 votes for more soca, 3 votes. If you get 5 votes for more soca, we playing soca in the next hour too, right? 2 more. You should probably play some dancehall to end the show. No worries, we have a special guest coming on to end the show in a special way. All right, Keys Music, big up yourself. More soca, Leon is saying, right? But as I said, look out for the O.U.R. team. We are going to be all across the nation in different fetes, different events, not just fetes. I know you all saw us in Socacella. When I say us, I mean the Jammets. You all saw us at Second Sunday. We are going to be across the country in different events. But the only way you can know what is going to be happening and where we popping up is if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure and subscribe and click that bell notification. From this Thursday, we out on the road. And then Sunday, as I said before, we are at Chance Soundforge. Shout out to Preedy with that one, right? Big concert, big concert this Sunday going down. But of course, it's all about the Stag Stage. And more importantly, shout out to our sponsor for always supporting Trinidad and Tobago music 100%. And that is none other than...
Hungry for savings, oh yeah. The Bacchanal box go save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for Carnival. The Bacchanal, all in the road and we saving with KFC. The best deals, oh gosh. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
It's all about the grind.
I come from a place of love. Vibes don't get us never stop. Like something to trigger away.
Easy, man.
You got them misty energy.
We don't deal with that, my lord. Easy Lime Juve family.
All away. Tell them if you don't want nobody. I say this one for culture. Every masquerader. We say no less soca. Boy, when it belongs to sing and jump up. Back in the time say jump up. Hands in the sky and jump up. Sweep them up high and jump.
Easy Swisty.
Yeah, jump up. From the way, jump up. Everybody.
Big up the True Talk No Life family. If you're not rocking it, like the video.
Jump like a pan. Mama, look out there, your son.
You're listening to The Grind.
I ain't gonna lie, Trav. This one growing, man. It's growing on me.
grind.
Sounds of boys.
I come from a place of love. Vibes don't get us never stop. Like something to sugar away.
Hey, Easy Ken Fisher. Where's that, Boston? Beantown in the building.
10,000 coming strong. All the way, all the way. Tell them if you don't want nobody, nobody. I say this one for culture. Every masquerade. We say long live soca. Boy, boy, when if you love this scene, then jump up. Back in the time, say jump up. Hands in the sky and jump up. Wave them up high and jump up. Somebody jump up. Come the way, jump up. Everybody jump up. All over there. This thing I'm a beating rum like a pan. Mama, look out there, your son. Can't believe it's all a woman. This carnival's a curtain on. So as Christmas pass and on a mirror in my pocket, watching for all the bad spirits. Can't stop the power of music. Lord, this thing sweet and I love it. I could go 3 days with no water. Could go about 3 weeks in hunger. Well, Lord, but I can't live without soca. Long live soca. Long live soca. Oh, yeah. So I'm hoping that things go change. Run, tell them we still the same. This music is trigger away, trigger away. I claim it, this year will be the greatest year. 10,000 coming strong. All the way, all the way. Tell them if you don't want nobody, nobody. I say this one for culture. Every masquerade. We say long live soca. Boy, boy, when if you love this scene, then jump up. Back in the time, say jump up. Hands in the sky and jump up. Wave them up high and jump up. Somebody jump up. Come the way, jump up. Everybody jump up. All over there. This thing I'm a beating rum like a pan. Mama, look out there, your son. Can't believe it's all a woman. This carnival's a curtain on. So as Christmas pass and on a mirror in my pocket, watching for all the bad spirits. Can't stop the power of music. Lord, this thing sweet and I love it. I could go 3 days with no water. Could go about 3 weeks in hunger. Well, Lord, but I can't live without soca. Long live soca. Long live soca. Long live soca. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. I say you can't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. Well, I want to get this off of my chest. Talk about it, talk about it. All of the girl them whining best. Talk about it.
And don't forget, you can hit us up 4664 O.U.R. That's 4664687. Send us a voice note if you're locked in, man. Let me go.
I taking a mental day. I taking a mental day. I need a little run away, cause the life need good for me mentally. I taking a little jam. That's part of my mental plan. I don't want to go to work. I go put 2 girls in a rental and I'm gone. Tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them I'm gone. I said tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them. Hey, don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we talking hard work. Wine and jam, wine up.
Now you see, this rhythm is called the Spirit of Carnival Project.
Wine and jam, wine up on a girl. Hey, when the
sounds a kiss.
Talk about it, talk about it. I just get a party fever. Talk about it, talk about it. And I want a wine whole day. Talk about it, talk about it. I know I don't need a breather. Talk about it. Hey, I taking a mental day. I taking a mental day. I need a little run away, cause the rum is good for me mentally. I taking a little jam. That's part of my mental plan. I don't want to go to work. I go put 2 girls in a rental and I'm gone. Tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them I'm gone. I said tell them I'm gone. Don't even bother calling me. Tell them.
Let's go. If you're locked in, I want to get them likes up to 30 likes. I see in 27 right now. Boss, I like on the video.
Everybody push something in the air, Lord. Behavior nothing, good behavior nothing.
them, Juve, I tell you. Nothing at all.
Nothing as a murder. When we mash up the people fit, we just mash up the people fit. So we lash up the people fit. I tell them murder.
This Thursday Rising Star Stack stages.
And we lash up the people fit. I say, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Whenever we touching the vacancy, we just climb over the gate and see. She can see, even the blind man say he can see. We have to do up the decency. We are on a different frequency. From morning, oh we be turn the rum from morning. 40 people tell me what's morning. Are you ready to set this party now?
Two more likes, two more likes.
I take two
more likes till 30. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
Morning, everybody push something in the air, Lord. Behavior nothing, good behavior nothing, good behavior nothing. When this song hit my brain.
I Trav, don't play that next tune yet. So, this is called the Spirit of Carnival. Now, I don't know if certain people just feel it now, but I man that just feel it by Trav, boy. Like, it does have a kind of breeze that does blow this time of year, Jet. It does have an energy. You just especially feel it like Carnival Tuesday when you're home in your house and the breeze is blowing through your house and you're like, I have to go down in tongue. No, serious, I'm serious. It is like an energy that just be going so. It's going to blow you down in town. But even before that, I was walking through to Port of Spain the other day now. And the sun was shining and this breeze blowing. It was hot, but it was cool at the same time. And it was just this sort of energy now. It's really a sort of spirit now. And going out and seeing everybody returning to that. I know we're still dealing with COVID and all of that. But going out there and seeing, you know, we had the two events, Coachella, Second Star, Second Sunday. And just seeing the people getting back out there and enjoying themselves, it was, and appreciating the artists and the music. I think we really, this time around, appreciate what we have. And this is called the Spirit. Marshall Montano, let me go.
Hey. Hear this. Something telling me talk. Something telling me where.
Something telling me go down in talk.
Yeah, I can feel the Spirit. It calling me. The Spirit calling me.
You're listening to the grind.
One more like to reach 30. Let me go.
Something telling me talk. Something telling me where.
It's all about the grind.
This is the air. I can feel the Spirit. It calling me. The Spirit calling me. Spirit. It calling me. Start to jump around if you feel the Spirit. It calling me. The Spirit calling me. Spirit. It calling me. Start to jump around. Hey, so when it call, you must answer. Respond with your hands up. When it call, you must answer. Respond with your hands up. When it call, you must answer.
Because I know after the jury, I'm going to get a call Tuesday morning about lunchtime from DJ Trav. Matix, what we doing, man?
In my board, I can feel it up in my soul.
I know call cause we going down. Swing for ya.
Hey, this is love, this is growth, this is vision, and this is hope. So God's Spirit that's in this world, come and let it show. And it's all day. The Spirit telling me jump until the morning, and we're not going to stop until we fall. We ready for.
Oh God, somebody like the video now, man. Somebody like the video. We stuck on 29 here.
So when it call, you must answer. Respond with your hands up. When it call, you must answer. Respond with your hands up. When it call, you must answer. Respond with your hands up. When it call, you must answer. Respond up. Hey, when the Spirit call,
all right,
I know you gon' feel it.
Next artist,
it's gonna make you ball. Like in your feelings, can't stop whining at all. Somebody gon' feel it.
Yes, man. Whoever you is that just like the video, comment in the chat. You need a big up.
868, it's all about the grind. Caribbean people will fall down in a train, end up in a chaos, party through the pain, go right down till the last. So if the weather change, we will party all in the rain. Yeah, we put up the rocks like umbrella, umbrella, rocks over your head like umbrella, umbrella. Yeah, we make magic like Shang
Bungee Gallon. We're gonna go in a Bungee Gallon kind of session here now. Now, hold on, doing play Trav. This song, right, is coming on from Bungee. And of course, my brethrens, Keshav and Sam, aka Just Now. Now, Lime Juve is on. All the early bird tickets are sold out at $600. So now we have regular tickets at $750. Don't get the last. If it's an early bird, was a late bird, don't go to the late bird tickets because I don't know what the price gonna be, right? But Lime Juve is paint, powder, mud, good vibes, good people, good fun. And talking about mud, let's go.
868, it's all about the grind.
Don't get a late bird ticket then.
Trinidad, Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, Nigeria to Ghana. From since the dawn, brother, we born connected to more than blood. Preach, brother, to more than blood. Tell your sons and tell your daughters.
The grind.
Though we separated by waters long. When the council call and summon what we have in common. Everybody come from the mud. All up, put it.
You're listening to the grind.
Brand new Bungee Gallon, Just Now. It's called Mud. Simple like that. Alright, we're looking for 35 likes. 35 likes, like the video now.
St. Lucia, Grenada, Nigeria to Ghana. From since the dawn, brother, we born connected to more than blood. Preach, brother, to more than blood. Tell your sons and tell your daughters. Though we separated by waters long. When the council call and summon what we have in common. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud.
They said, so the dust you shall return.
Jump up in the mud. Jump up in the mud.
When this tune ring out to the Lime Juve, dog.
Jump up in the mud. Jump up in it. 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 From the first one was born, we was unclean. In the dark, in the void, we was unseen. Built from mud, built from natural sunscreen. Do it team, thank God they do it team. Show me the grades and show me the textures, boy. So look at the grade and look at the textures, boy. So don't afraid of mud, I tell you don't afraid of mud. Jump up, we don't afraid of mud. Jump up, we don't afraid of mud, yeah. Jump up in the mud. Jump up in the mud.
That song is on the arrest.
Wow.
I'm telling all you, we getting ready for Lime Juve.
I ain't know about road match with this tune, but it might be the Juve match, I tell you that.
Trinidad, Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, Nigeria to Ghana. From since the dawn, brother, we born connected to more than blood. Preach, brother, to more than blood. Tell your sons and tell your daughters. Though we separated by waters long. When the council call and summon what we have in common.
Yes, Alison.
Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud.
Tiger, head to the line.
This mud we going through. Jump up in the mud. Jump up in the mud.
All y'all need jammets in the Lime Juve. What's a like on the video for that?
Jump up in it. Mud. 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 Jump up in it. From the first one was born, we was unclean. In the dark, in the void, we
Alison says she going outside and look for mud.
Built from mud, built from natural sunscreen. Do it and God did do it until. Show me the grades, show me the texture.
Big up DJ Kello.
So look at the grade and look at the.
And Kill Local Lockdown Tuesdays is on a pause until after the carnival. Kello, how they fet him with we. He there with we on the live.
Jump up in the mud. Jump up in the mud. Jump up in the mud.
Big up Jabon.
Circuits. St. Martin to Nevis station. Tobago, Jamaica. Sierra Leone, where we born, connected to more than blood. Whether through more than blood. Tell your sons and tell your daughters. Though we separated by waters, blood. When the council call and
we looking for one more like caller. We going for 35 likes. Let me go. Like the video.
Everybody come from the mud. Yeah, we all come down from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. Everybody come from the mud. When we done this mud, we going through. Jump up in the mud. 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 Jump up in the mud.
I seen 21 earlier. 1 earlier like the video. And give me, so look 35 there. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Look 36, oh my gosh.
Set the walk up on earth and just feel like.
So we going for 40.
Your dominions over sea and tree life. This is real high, so my gosh, this is real high.
Easy, Senorita Swag. How then Pfizer bad? Pfizer say Pfizer quite. Make sure and head to the website right now, ourradio.fm.
I tell you, no freedom.
Gary like Bungie, not Benji. I thought you meant Benji. Head to the chat, head to the website, head to the YouTube page, and let's jump in the chat over there. Get the proper audio, get the proper video. Yeah?
Jump up in the mud.
I ain't taking no level, I'm watching his Instagrammers here.
Hey.
Brand new Marshall Montano.
And every day, and every day, and every day, and every day, and every day. Oh Lord, they run me down. Yeah, they hunt me down. They track me down. And they shake me down. I am a fugitive, always on the run. I started in Latin, heading to the Caribbean night and day. Little did they know, sunshine in Trinidad. I start to flow through the Pacific back to Africa. Masikela, meet me down in Siparia. Yeah.
The grind.
Montano, meet me down in Soweto.
Oh yo. Masikela, meet me back in Africa.
Montano, meet me back in Trinidad.
The man says one show.
They run me down, they hunt me down.
You're listening to The Grind.
Brand new Marshall Montano and Hugh Masekela.
Every day,
That is a big one.
and every day.
That is a big one.
Oh Lord, they run me down. Yeah, they hunt me down.
868, it's all about the grind.
They track me down.
If you're loving this new Marshall, like the video. We going for 40 likes. Let's go.
I am a fugitive, always on the run. I started in Latin, heading to the Caribbean night and day. Little did they know, sunshine in Trinidad. I start to flow through the Pacific back to Africa. Masikela, meet me down in Siparia.
to the website, jump in the YouTube chat. We go big you up inside the YouTube chat, but big up Gasparillo same time. You are listening to our radio.fm. This is The Grind. We do it different wrong here.
They run me down, they hunt me down, they track me down, and they shake me down.
Yes, folks, it's all about the return of the Stag Stage. Where my mouse going? Right. Right. Stag Stage returns to the rhythms of the great soca art form. This Thursday, 26th January, we head to Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge with Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfan Alves, Ola Tunji, Jaiga, Mikal Teja, Chutney King, G.I., and Nisha B. All for free. Admission is free. Showtime is 8 p.m. this Thursday, 26th January at Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge. So if you're down in the South, make sure and check out that. Don't forget, our radio.fm. We will be all over. It's all about our radio backstage live at different events throughout the Carnival season. You know, you all saw us at Socacella, Nyla Blackman's concert. You all saw us at Second Sunday. And you saw the Jammets on the Avenue yesterday too. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So you get notified anytime we go live. And then you could always check and see where we're broadcasting from. This Thursday, we out there, right? We out there. Shout out to College Boy Jesse. We head into Woodford Cafe, right? And then Sunday, we head to Chance Preedy live. Yes, our radio family will be there. Jammets, TTNL, Island Girl Talk, the whole team, Kello, you know what I mean, Black to Black, yeah, everybody there. Yeah, man. Don't forget, Black to Black is on tomorrow, 12 to 2 p.m. Make sure and check that out. Tuesday, 12 to 2 p.m. tomorrow. All right, it's all about the Stag Stage. It's back with the biggest artist. Thursday, 26 January, 8 p.m. at Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge. Admission free, featuring Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfan Alves, Olatunji, Jaiga, Mikal Teja, G.I., and Nisha B. Long live Soca and long live Stag. As I said, me and Trav agreed to that. All right, so we're going to take a little break. Of course, we must big up KFC every time for supporting The Grind, supporting our radio.fm. And of course, we got more information on some nice stuff coming from KFC for the Carnival, right? All right, we'll be right back.
Hungry for savings, oh yeah. The Bacchanal box will save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for Carnival. The Bacchanal, all in the road and we saving. With KFC, the best deals, oh gosh. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
Hungry for savings, oh yeah. The Bacchanal box will save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for Carnival. The Bacchanal, all in the road and we saving. With KFC, the best deals, oh gosh. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
I've been patient and I've been
868, it's all about the grind.
I've been suffered, but I can get over it. You left and never say goodbye. Those tears I cried, no, I can get over it.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for granted, then I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before.
I've been patient and I've been waiting. Call me stubborn, but I can get over it. You left and never say goodbye. Those tears I cried, no, I can get over it.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for granted, then I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you I'm sorry, and I need you back in my life. Look at people by the truck, emotions running high, we end up in the sky, tears running down we eye. Can't you tell that we sorry, and we need you back in we life. I need my girl back home. Come home to me, come home to me. It's not no place like home. Come home to me, come home to me. This is my apology. Follow me, come and see what you mean to all of we. You're a treasure in my eyes, the greatest pleasure in my life. Whoa. 'Cause when you left it bother me, honestly, how it is, home is where the heart should be. Pretty feathers in disguise, back together we will rise. Whoa. So don't you ever
Let me down again.
'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for
Hey, watch up, we are Caribbean, and we world renowned. Once we taking off, they cannot hold me down. Cause we resolute and resilient. We committed, no we see the region and rebound. Yes, so we arise, and they realize. Once we press the reset, now we re-energize. And we represent where we come from, they know when we take to the sky.
The Caribbean is the place, right here is where we place. 17 runways is stage, we costume is the place.
Hey, watch up, we are Caribbean, and we world renowned. Once we taking off, they cannot hold me down. Cause we resolute and resilient. We committed, no we see the region and rebound. Yes, so we arise, and they realize. Once we press the reset, now we re-energize. And we represent where we come from, they know when we take to the sky.
The Caribbean is the place, right here is where we place. 17 runways is stage, we costume is the plane. Every flight that we take is like carnival day. So much to celebrate, we go wave and we go sing. Flying high over, living with life for war. We flying high over, and Paris we grind for war. Friends and we say, we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean. Connected to region, we are Caribbean, we are Caribbean.
Like I said, hey, my people could lift it. My people could lift it up. My people could lift it up. My people could lift it up. Them people try lift it up. Tell them we say give it up. Them is baby we sip it up. Buckle
Buckle bed, let me zip it. Go with it when we lift it. Go with it when we lift it up. Go with it when we lift it. Go with it when we lift it up. Go with it when we lift it. Go with it when we lift it up. Go with it when we lift it. Go with it when we lift it up. You dance bed and you want the place lift. Link up a soca head and watch everything shift. Soca on no bed, no light and no stay stiff. Y'all throw back like the Matrix. Watch out and tell them this. We don't afraid, we don't afraid, we don't afraid, we don't afraid to carry the weight. From place to place, in between we pledging ways. In we you can have some faith because we moving anyway. My people could lift it, my people could lift it up. My people could lift it, my people could lift it up. Them people try lift it up. Tell them we say give it up. Them is baby we sip it up. Buckle back, let me zip it up. Go with it when we lift 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 it up. Lift it and anchor down. Brethren it liable to move. So can us come into a dance and leaving everything confused. Left us go right, right us go left. Girl us jump out and lose their shoes. Find it.
What them say power time?
Check the views. We don't afraid. We don't afraid. Entry of the century. We don't afraid to carry the weight. From place to place. In between we pledging.
All right, now you see this tune in effect?
Yo, I'm not going no small fete. Let me extend my apologies on a big fete with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in my back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants. I never really read none of these.
Oh, by the way, our guest is in the building.
Customs and from flower me.
She chilling, we're giving her a little breather before we go live. She now come on a studio session, you know what I
There's a
mean?
groovy bunch of y'all pushing power still. If it's me, it's all about the grind. I ain't come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. So all soca people put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. I never come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. All soca people put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. All soca lovers do this. Show me your hand. 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 All I know is bass. Feathers rough like sea. Going out all night. No go home before 3. When one fed done, we start a soca spray. So we go with way. You know, ask why we no question mark. We take why with apostrophes. Get gal with more lyrical content than Socrates. She could have shaped like a triangle with a cosine of isosceles. Any other thing different, well, that is blasphemy. I ain't come here for no stand up. I come to party with the hand up. So all soca people put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. All soca lovers do this. Show me your hand. 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 Finally now I can get a chance to link up with my friends and dance across the stage again. The stage again. The stage again. Finally we back on the stage. Finally we on stage. Finally with the truck. Now we out of the cage. Back on the stage. Finally we on stage. Finally with the truck. Now we out of the cage. We going back up now. Back up on stage. Going back up now. Back up on stage. Going back up now. Back up on stage. Going back up now. Back up. Hey, thousands they coming back home again. Yeah, he got to touch on the road again. The energy come by the truckload again. It's pure mass ready for the road. Finally could park up with the sunline. Finally there's freedom, there is all mine. We pull up by the mask come for the call time. Oh, cause this is the moment, yeah, finally now I can get a chance to link up with my friends and dance across the stage again. The stage again. The stage again. Finally we back on the stage. Finally we on stage. Finally with the truck. Now we out of the cage. Back on the stage. Finally we on stage. Finally with the truck. Now we out of the cage.
See from a little, from a small. Mommy really tell me them jump in the skull. It's when I hear a voice, don't know what it's saying. All I know is carnival. Calling me name, balling. It calling me name about it. It calling me name about it. It calling me name about it. When I read them hit me like whip wop in the middle of the road. Whip
These are our guests in the studio right now. I'm just gonna flash the camera real quick. Right, so like the video if you like what you now see it.
868, it's all about the grind.
Make them wonder how you did it. Make them wonder. Make them wonder where you come from.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
For the Stark Stage this Thursday. Rising Star. Restaurant and Hooker Lounge. Admission free featuring Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Urfan House, Olatunji Jaiga, Mikal Teja, Chutney King, G.I. and Nisha B. Stark Stage is back with the biggest artists this Thursday, 26th January, yeah? 8 p.m. and it's free. It's free, so I just say early, dog. You know, so people are staying. They're coming out. This Stark Stage is back.
Make them wonder where you're coming from. Make them wonder how you got it done.
Big up Keys Music. He say he going on unlike the video just to like it again for that, you know.
Yes, folks, as I said before, Stark Stage returns to the rhythms of the great soca art form this Thursday, 26th January. We head to Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge with Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Urfan House, Olatunji Jaiga, my brother Mikal Teja, Chutney King, G.I. and Nisha B. Showtime 8 p.m. Admission is absolutely free. And of course, as I said, look out for the O.U.R radio team, our radio.fm. We will be all over the place for Carnival 2023. This Thursday, look out for us. We go be somewhere. We can't really tell you where. We're big up College Boy Jesse. We go be in Woodford, right? Big up College Boy Jesse. Big up all praise, man. You see? Right? And then Sunday, we head to Chance. Shout out to Preedy. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to all the younger artists supporting each other at the different events as well. Bagger artists like Peace. Right? Of course, this is The Grind and we are powered by...
Hungry for savings, oh yeah, yeah. The Bacchanal box will save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for Carnival. The Bacchanal, all in the road and we saving with KFC. The best deals, oh gosh. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
Trav, don't even play nothing. Speaking of Bacchanal, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we have here today, live on the grind for the first time, and I hope it will not be the last. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, run the tune, DJ Trav.
Queen of Bacchanal.
The who?
The Queen of Bacchanal. Easy, my girl.
Easy. Let me go.
Easy, 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 my girl. Easy, easy. You know what we say, right? Too much of pressure, that's bust pipe. So me can't just sit down on him. Turn him up to the maximum trust. If I do that, the pipe gonna bust. So you got to take your time. You got to angle when you start to whine. Be careful, it's sharp like hill to climb. Take care, you cut the liners is water. Overflow, that is trouble. Look, problems don't import a spin, cause it's real flood water.
You're listening to the grind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of Bacchanal, the one, the only, Destra.
That's me.
Garcia. Let me watch you in your face.
Watch me in my face.
Watch
It's real Bacchanal today.
Plenty.
How you doing, darling?
I'm good. I'm very glad for you to be here.
Nice. I'm glad to be here too.
You know what I mean? I don't even know where to start, but I know where to start.
Start from the beginning. Anywhere you want to start. You just
well, this is the name of the show is called The Grind, and there's a reason for that. We like to tell the story of artists because you never know who's listening, who's watching,
right.
And we know as artists, you see the glitz, the glam, the success, whatever, but they don't really see the grind.
Exactly.
You know, come from a studio session. I was like, Matix, I'm making it, but I might be late. I come in, but I might be late. And so we appreciate you being here. So first of all, this season, 2023, how you feeling to be back? When I say back, Carnival is back.
Well, I feel a sense of relief because for a while there I thought it was touch and go. For a while there it's like, okay, how long do we have to stay indoors? When are we going to get events back? When are we going to get clearance to travel, to tour? You know, after 2020, going into March and everything shutting down, it felt like, you ever watch them shows, End of the World and them kind of thing? I was like, what is this? This thing feeling like, is it here? You know? So I feel relief. First of all, being able to perform live, being able to be part of fests and do music and put it on the radio, do my album, getting back to tour life. I just feel a sense of relief and a little bit happy. You know, I feel
a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't want to overdo it.
Just in case the next thing you know is.
Yeah, because people like to say, after joy is surrounding, so I don't want to jinx it. So
well, it was 2 years of sorrow,
So every time I feel happy, I'd be like, not so much happy. Take it on just a little bit, just a little bit.
Just staying even.
Yeah, just keep it balanced. Let's keep it balanced.
Right. So I mean, tunes for 2023. This is one of them. I know we have one that we're gonna play. We're gonna get into that. Was more so a pan tune as well. And we are talking about your album now. Your part of your team messaged me and told me that this is your 16th.
My 16th album.
How, Sway? How?
What do you mean
how? I only have like 4.
How so?
Yeah, I said how 16.
Yeah, there was Red, White and Black, there was Love Until pre-release, there was Love Until, there was mydestra.com, there was Bacchanation, there was there was D20, there was Queen, there was Queen of Bacchanal, there was Queendom. Gosh, I don't know if I call enough there, but yeah, it's plenty.
It was 16.
Plenty.
Well, 15 and now this
15 is... and this is number 6. Now, my first album is yet unreleased because I did that album when I was 16 at Caribbean Sound Basin.
Right.
It was local R&B / pop. And we were trying to shop that album, but so it's all unreleased songs. In fact, I took about 3 of those songs and put it on my first album, the Red, White and Black album. So you're gonna hear like a 16-year-old Destra and then like, who's that singing? It's me. Yeah. We just pull some of those songs. So that album is unreleased.
For this, you putting it on this album, or you're talking about
on
your first album? Right.
Yeah. When I did Red, White and Black, which is my first album, I put 3 of those songs on that album, just to pull it back kind of thing. But yeah, so this album is called Unchained. Okay. Rightfully so, because I felt like a prisoner in COVID and in the pandemic. And a lot of this music have been compiled during the pandemic, unreleased, waiting for us to have actual carnival so I could release it. So I feel like now that I can release it, rightfully I'm going to call the album Unchained.
All right, so I have 2 questions now. Okay, now tell me, you take me back to 16-year-old Destra. So I'm very interested on that, and that sort of now coming out of that R&B album, now getting into soca. What was the impetus at that point in time? You know what I mean? You were just you came up just singing R&B or what was it? And gospel. Yeah. Like a lot of artists who come in.
I grew up in church. My dad is a pastor. So for me it was always choir, singing and singing gospel, singing ballads. And singing calypso. I was singing calypso at a very young age, and some of my friends from the calypso arena were trying to do this girl group, so I went with them and we did a girl group, and then I ended up being a solo artist instead of being I was 15 when I joined the girl group called Psych at Caribbean Sound Basin. Oh my God, we were crazy, but it was nice, There was a bit of a camaraderie among us, and And then the producers were like, we think you're a solo artist. You're not a group artist. And I was like, no, but I can't leave my friends.
I want to play fast and ask you, who producers was that?
Well, anyway. At that time, it was Ken Holder.
Right.
Ken Holder was there with me. And, I was exposed to people like John Afoon, Shell Shock, Blackmail used to be in the building a lot. Gatorians, General Grant, everybody used to pass through.
That's sort of Kiss Kitty Caravan.
The whole Kiss Kitty Caravan era. But I was, just kind of really young and watching them and hoping to be like them and admiring them, but doing a whole different genre of music. Our thing was not locally infused at all. I was signed to Renegade Entertainment in DC, and I was trying to get they were my A&R, and I was trying to get outside
shop
to shop, right? So that's why we did the album,
right,
so we could shop it, because it was all foreign international music. But your girl here didn't have a visa to leave Trinidad, and her daddy was a pastor and self-employed. Well, he was a laborer, so we had no my dad wasn't like this rich guy that could just, go and say, well, okay, this is my bank statement. I need to get a visa for my daughter. My mom was a housewife. So everybody already knows that I have very humble beginnings. And, a lot of opportunities may have passed me, but it didn't miss me. You know what I mean? And I think all those things just kind of made me stronger.
No doubt. So now how did we transition from that now going into soca now?
Right, so here I am with Ken Holder doing that, and then he ended up going to Link Up Studios doing soca
with Link Up was Chow.
Link Up was Chow,
right?
But you had all the different people. You had Reza Shop there, right. So you had Reza Shop. You had Cook Mitchell.
Rest in peace, Cook Mitchell, man.
You had Terrence James, who did River for Sinal Dempster,
right?
And It's Carnival for me,
okay,
right? So I met all these different people. That's where I also met my husband, Brian Morris, because he was the house engineer. He used to do all the engineering for everybody. Right. And he's like, I met Third Base there. He saw me and he's like, do you want to sing a collab? And I'm like, soca? No.
No?
No, because I wasn't exposed to soca. If he had said calypso.
Oh, so that's how you... In that song...
I thought I'd tell you that I have a man already.
No, I know that. But you told the story in... oh, gosh. Was it Destra? No, one of your songs that you talked about, Lucy. Right. You basically told that story.
Yeah, it's a true story. It's a true story. And I think those make the biggest hits, the ones that are true. So, he's like, you want to sing a soca song? I'm like, no. I'm just here. I'm just chilling. I'm hanging out with Ken and them, and we just cool. And then he's like, but hear the song at Railgun. That's the pigtail rhythm. So when I realized that Allison was on it, and I realized Keepleton and Sizzle, everybody was on it, I'm like, well... I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let me try it. And I did it, but I just did it for fun. But then when I heard my voice on the radio, I'm like, oh my God, my voice is on the radio. This is so cool.
Shout out to the bass man.
And then they had the weekend concert. And they wanted me to perform because there was Junior Gong and different people came.
We were in the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
getting run over.
Right, so I don't know if you saw my performance, but that was the first time that I was actually performing in a soca event.
Right.
My first time to even any parties or anything, because I was quite young. And I was like, well, what do I do? He said, just come out, sing the song and whine. I'm like, all right.
Simple instructions.
I'm like, all right. So I came out and then I turned around and I just started to shake my butt. And people started to scream. I was like, this real easy, boy.
All right.
And that was it. After that,
Or is it real easy or it just came natural? Or both?
I don't know. Now looking back in retrospect, I'm like, maybe I always had that bacchanal streak. Maybe I always had a sense of just enjoying myself and just being me, I don't know. I really don't know. But I enjoyed the attention. I enjoyed the whole vibe. I said, well,
the energy from the crowd.
It was nice. The energy from the crowd. Hearing them scream like that, it's like, wow, that I could get addicted to this. And I did get addicted to it. Trust me, I got addicted to it. Let me see. After that, then we had Brian telling me, do you want to join a band? And then Ken was like, no, don't join a soca band. You're going to get stuck there. I'm like, but I'm not doing anything right now, so I'll try it. And then we went to Roy Cape. Roy Cape didn't want a female in the band because he said, up until that point, he'd never had a female. And he felt that females were distracting to the male members. And based on what he had seen, he felt I don't want to man in the band, but you
Man,
know,
I know discipline.
You know, Roy is old school too.
Right.
So I sang for him, and then he realized that he knew my grandfather. Apparently, my grandfather's saxophone was the first one that he ever blew.
Cheers.
Back in the days of when my grandfather was playing in the jazz club, right? So he was like, "Oh, there's Frankie granddaughter. All right," and he gave me a chance. But then, with that being said, he started to be very protective of me. So to go anywhere, he had to talk to Dad. Dad had to give him permission because I wasn't, I couldn't do what I wanted. My parents still had to, I was, a teen. So he's like, okay, where you want to, okay, make sure she's home by this time and make sure who's picking her up, who's dropping her off. Even when we went to
them days
Canada.
no cell phone.
No. Even when we went to Canada, that was a whole scene. He had to sit with Dad and show him the layout. This is where we normally stay, and her room was going to be right opposite mine. She'll be able to call every day. It was therapy until I was able to do whatever I wanted when I became an adult.
Right.
So, but that was, nice memories, nice vibes. We still have that father-daughter relationship today.
And that's Roy Cape, and that's where I saw you posted up. Huh?
That's where I started.
Right, but again, you also came into interaction with blacks in that scenario.
Exactly.
Rest in peace, my brother.
Rest in peace.
You know what I mean?
So that's where the closeness with blacks and I came in. Because I met him there. And he had only joined the band maybe a few years before, but he already had band experience under Ronnie McIntosh and Blue Ventures and whatever.
And then I think his dad as well. I think used to have
so
band
it was a lot of musical people coming together because I myself was surrounded by music as well. But it was fun times learning together, singing people's songs because none of us had hit songs at that time.
Right.
So we would be singing all the hit songs for Carnival and having fun learning them and whatever until we got our own songs.
Right.
Nice vibes.
Nice vibes. I just want to head to the chat room and see what's going on. Okay, no, Trinidadians love Bacchanal and they love the queen of Bacchanal. Oh my God, Lucy, I had her going on. Right. Sure Fit is saying, Destra, big up to the Lime Juve. Akida Thompson, queen with about 10 ends. Alison Richards, easy. Kes Music say, wow, all right. Little Miss Bacchanal. All right.
I see the play on words there.
Yeah. The queen of Bacchanal. Shout out to Ken Fisher out there in Boston. Shout out to Super Two Grown Queen, Flames, DJ Okro. Good night to all the full team, Flames and 100 in the comments. Shout out. Yo, make sure and like the video. The queen of Bacchanal is here with us, Destra, and she ain't going nowhere unless she tell me she had to leave. Right? You dig what I'm saying? So let's get into some music. So this is what we do on the grind. We have a good bit of your songs here that you have out, and you playing DJ now. What song you want to hear? You can see them?
Yeah, seeing some from here. Maybe they're never gonna let you go is right there. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Destra is here with us on the grind. This one is called Never Gonna Let You Go. Let's go!
Long year, my love. I'm in our seas in Trinidad. I feel like my heart gonna tear. How we miss all the fat and the rum that we never had. But next year, not far, we gon' lime and wine and at least 10 carnival. I hear it in your voice, now you miss Juicy Lucy, queen of the Bacchanal. Tell me where you waiting to come see me on the road. Tell me that you're waiting to come see me on the shores. Months without your wine, I miss the thing on each other. Only Jah know. And I'm never gonna let you go. See you next carnival. I hope that you're in the band to act like you are the man. You're the best one I ever had, and your grip still a drive my mad. Next time we on the road, I'm never gonna let you go.
I suggest singing there. What you gonna do?
What you mean?
Let's go.
Well, all right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Destra.
It's been a long year, my love. I'm in our seas in Trinidad.
I feel like my heart gonna tear. How we miss all the fat and the rum that we never had. But next year, not far, we gon' lime and wine and at least 10 carnival. I hear it in your voice, how you miss Juicy Lucy, queen of the Bacchanal. Tell me where you're waiting to come see me on the road. Tell me that you're waiting to come see me on the shores. Months without your wine, I miss the thing on each I know. Only Jah know. And I'm never gonna let you go. See you next carnival. I hope that you're in the studio, boy.
The people listening.
You wicked.
The people listening. All right, we're gonna let this song play for the second verse. Right?
You make you feel it just a little bit harder. Tell me where you waiting to come see me on the road. Tell me that you're waiting to come see me on the shores. Months without your wine, I miss the thing on each I know. On each I know. And I'm never gonna let you go. See you next carnival. I hope that you're in the band to act like you are the man. You're the best one I ever had, and your grip still a drive my mad. Next time we on the road, I'm never gonna let you go. Next time we on the road, I'm never gonna let you go. Next time we in the band, the wickedest wine that you ever had. Next carnival will be the best, in case it is the last. Next time we on the road, I'm never gonna let you go. It's been a long, long year, my love. I'm in a season back and up. But when I get my hands on you, I go give you the sweetest thing in the carnival. And next year's right there, me I wait for me wine with me man, my carnival boo. And when I dance
868, it's all about the grind.
tell me where you waiting to come see me on the road. Tell me that you're waiting to come see me on the shores. Months without your wine, I miss the thing on each I know. On each I know.
You're listening to the grind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, sounds of Destra Garcia, our guest here today on the grind. That one is called Never Gonna Let You Go. Instrumental bubbling in the background here. I just want to go to this comment here. A man say, oh no, sorry, not a man. Carolyn Mackenzie, she said, I would like for her to sing that Spanish song.
Oh, Lord.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. You're speeding, but stay tuned. Destra is here with us, right? So I mean, after what we just talked about, there's so many different things that popped up into my head. But when you said that with Roy Cape, that it was sort of new to him, or he didn't really want a lady in the band, right? Do you think that? I mean, there were a lot of ladies that came before in Kaiso and in different bands. But do you think that you sort of paved the way is not the word, but opened some doors for other female artists to come through and be more accepted in the space?
I would say yes, only because I'm a bit rebellious. And I like to break the mold and shake the fence a bit. So when I came, first things first, I realized that I needed to change the dress code. Because at the time, it was all spandex and tall boots.
Yeah.
And when I looked around at the guys, I felt like, they were faster than me. They were more seen than me because the energy was up there and I was here. And then I realized it's because I wear the tall boots and the tight clothes and I'm like, no. They wearing sneakers, I'm gonna wear sneakers.
And a
short pants.
Yeah,
well, they wearing jeans, but I wearing jeans too, but short because I had to keep it sexy. Right. So I think I just kind of did my own thing and it was frowned upon for a bit. A lot of people were like, why is she dressing so skimpy? Why? And for me, it was more like being comfortable because I'm sweating. This drips of sweat coming down my body. I don't want clothes sticking on man and printing out areas that I don't want to print out. So I just kind of break that mold. Then I realized that when you go backstage now, there's no allocated dressing room for females. You had to change around all the men. Right? You had to hide yourself. Those times, right? Yeah. Exactly. You had to change around all the men, whatever. And I'm like, no, this can't work. So I'm like, Papi, what are we gonna do? I said, because it doesn't make sense. I can't change my clothes around all these guys. He said, all right, well, we'll run them from the room. And when I get my little hits, then I start to make a lot of other demands. I need my own dressing room so that I could take off my clothes in peace. Next thing, a lot of the guys used to go by the tree and pee. I can't go by the tree and pee. Right? So I started to make demands like that too. I need to have an outdoor some area where I could use the bathroom like a lady. So a lot of the demands, they say demands, but it's not demands. I would say requests to make it easier for a female, because a lot of times two people would come and they would just bear the grind and they wouldn't think. But when you become a person that has a voice, you could request certain things to make your job easier and simpler. So by the time I sing Tremble It, and then I sing it's Carnival, and then I sing Bonnie and Clyde, and then I sing Max It Up and Fly, and we going on and on. Every time I started to just make things a little bit more comfortable. Hey, I'd like to get some refreshments backstage. You know, cater to me too. So a lot of those things I think I kind of put in place for myself, and probably
and therefore it didn't become odd.
It became the norm.
Yeah, right.
You know, also things like wearing like that bodysuit thing, that Beyonce bodysuit, where you remember I wore that. I was the first person in Trinidad to wear that whole full bodysuit thing, like Beyonce. I threw down myself on stage in the name of Bacchanal. I name Bacchanal. Now it's the norm. Everybody wears that. But then people are like, you know, why is she? I heard somebody say that recently. They're like, why is she wearing the same bodysuit like this one or that? I'm like, dog, I started wearing this before everybody, you know. But there's a lot of things that I did first. Because I was there first to do it and just kind of break the mold.
Right.
Even every carnival I'd be like, okay, what kind of theme would I like now? Okay, I'm gonna do a rock look. Okay, no, I'm gonna do a blonde look. Okay, no, I'm gonna do a this look or a that look.
Well, we saw you come out in the experience with a little bit of a crown. You know what I mean? Is that the look for this year?
I actually like that. I saw it somewhere and I bought one and I said, you know, if I get all the colors in this might be nice.
Yeah.
And it given queen, you know, so I'm just gonna go with that.
It given. This is the new slang amongst the ladies. I realize.
Some people not using it good, eh? You have to use it properly. After it given, you have to put one word. You can't give an explanation.
Wow.
So you cannot say it given a street down by Woodford Square, and that's not how you use it. You don't use it
all right. Okay. Shout out to the Island Girls and shout out to the two Jammets too on the station, man. We're very female power oriented on the station too, you know what I mean? So shout out, yeah man. So shout out to the whole team. You dig? So what I wanted to get to now is did you see any sort of pushback from that? And you know, rumors spread fast, and you know, she's a diva, she's a thing, she's a this or whatever.
Yeah.
From that, you know what I mean? From those requests.
Yeah. Of course. A lot of that. I mean, I must say that I'm a Scorpio, right? So my blood.
Oh my God, Chaba gone. Oh my God.
We're going.
Oh my God.
Relax now.
Another one in Trinidad.
What's the other one? What other one?
My wife.
Well, look at that. Your wife, you're saying.
My father, my son, dog.
That means you're gonna love me, darling.
Oh Lord.
See?
Now all this trouble, boy. But go ahead.
It's not that we're trouble. We wear our heart on our sleeve. It's like what you see is what you get. We say it as it is. We don't hold grudges. We tell you straight and then we forget about it. You know, we're very down to earth. We love hard. We're so absolutely loyal, but we're true to ourselves and true to what's right and know what's wrong. You know what I mean? So if I want something, I'll go after it. If I don't like something, I'll say it. Right. And that translates sometimes to diva, you know, or she's a. Oh, your second curse and say she's a bitch.
Right.
Hey, I get to say that on the radio. How long I want to say that?
Right there. 868. It's all about the grind.
Got it.
No, but this book that we did last year in the pandemic, Virego, my chapter is called Bitchism Explained. And it is really just explaining that it's a misconception on my part or on the part of females that stand up for themselves, have an opinion and say how they really feel, even though it's not pleasing to the ears of some.
Right.
And then they're called a bitch, but it's not that you're a bitch. You're just, you know, you're being true and you're being real. And a lot of that happened in my career where I was misunderstood. But Scorpio people are misunderstood anyway.
Right.
You know, they see a face on and they think we're upset. We're not upset, we're thinking. What next? You know, or we see.
So when I go home with it, baby thinking.
Yeah,
all right, you stay there and think.
I tell you, you guys want me to be doing.
You stay there and think, right? You breathe out and think.
What are you? What is your sign?
Lion.
Oh God, my husband is a Leo.
I am. You see the two are we here, Trav.
We're not supposed to be compatible, huh?
No, fire and fire.
But it works.
Yeah, well.
It works.
Well, it clearly.
It works.
Clearly, it seems to be working. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So all right. So through that now, next thing I want to ask, well, is like a 2-part question. There's so many questions. Yeah, I don't write nothing down. I don't prepare nothing.
That's all right.
I know in my head. You dig? So over the years, there might have been feuds amongst female soca artists.
Yeah.
I've heard, me and my peacock and my mako, the thing, right? We'll get to that next time, right? That's your call smooth. I want to know what's wrong with my text. Anyway. Right. So do you think it is a sort of, because it is such a small space, not small space, but or even at that time that there was so few female soca artists that it just got really competitive, and these things started to rear its head in terms of, who's saying what about who, or who don't like this one, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, soca in itself is like we're like crabs in a bucket, in a bucket. A bucket. Sorry.
It's barrel and bucket, you say in one day.
Yeah.
Bucket, that's the new word today.
Bucket.
Destra, a bucket.
A bucket
so
is
walk
a
with your
barrel and
bucket.
a bucket in one.
Juve morning, walk with your bucket
Walk
in
with
like
your
Juve.
No, but it's so many of us in this small pond. And I think we're all striving for excellence. And at some point, some of us are stifled or feel stifled or are silenced. Or feel silenced, because I don't want to say that and then it's not really that. It could be a lot of multiple factors.
Right.
You can't play every single song on the radio. You could try, but if you do, then none will get popular because none would be rotated more than the other. If you understand what I mean.
I understand totally, but I will say that again for the listeners. No, reason being, there's a lot of artists because we play a lot of local music, our mandate here. And explain that.
Right. So even if let's say I'm releasing an album, I don't expect every single song to play.
Right.
You're gonna hold on to the one you like the most, and then that would play more than the rest, and the rest would probably be on there. If you're a fan, you could go listen to it, or maybe another country, another station might like it, whatever. But you can't play every single song as much as the other. Right. Some will stand out, and not because they're better or better produced or anything. Sometimes yes, but that is not always the case. Sometimes it just depends on what the selector likes or what they want to play, and the freedom is there. In the same way that you could go in a studio and produce what you like, it may not be appealing to everybody. I mean, like that Fuego song. Fuego, people like it because of the beat. Some people like it because it's Spanish. People like it for different reasons. But then you have people that don't like it at all. And I don't know which selector would like it or not like it, but there's a chance, and that's music. Not everybody likes Michael Jackson. Not everybody.
Wait, hold on. Who don't like Michael Jackson, though?
I love Michael Jackson.
Okay.
But I love Michael Jackson.
Right.
But I'm just saying that not everybody would. We have some strange people out there.
Yeah, that's true.
The aliens, they don't like. No, but I feel like everybody loves Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no.
But you know what I mean. You feel me?
For sure. But speaking of Fuego, because Destra is here and we hear about music, we hear about the album, and the album is called Unchained.
Unchained.
But before we head into the song, I want to hear housing that. All right, Carolyn, that's like the second time you asked for this song. Reina de Bacchanales. The year I was talking about was the year Destra collabed with Marshall to sing Comeback.
Yeah, that was our second collaboration.
Hey, listen. Oh, hold on. I'm going to his previous comment. The comments coming fast and heavy. Hey, listen. I remember in Marshall's Fete years ago when Destra sang that Adele song, When I Say Voice. Yes, man. Destra had through it a long time, You know what I mean? Sometimes. But before we get into that, do you think that's a good question? Because do you think that soca sometimes hinders you from really showing the true range of your talent? Or do you sometimes choose and pick songs and try to demonstrate that on stage in a soca arena?
Both, because it depends. It depends on the type of song, right? So if you listen to the album, when you listen to the album, you'll realize that songs like Never Gonna Let You Go, I get to really express my vocal range and ability, and it's still not 100% because I still have to sing some level of dialect. And in singing dialect, you still get a soca energy from it. Even though you're singing in key and in pitch, and if you're doing all the flanges and whatever, you still have a soca energy. So it doesn't feel like R&B or pop or whatever, but it's there. The feeling is there. But then, if you're going to sing a power song, you can't sing it like that because there's an energy that you have to bring out in the music. So for me, I'm like a chameleon in the studio. Right, which is why I told you just now, after I went, rah, 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 you want me to come and sing that? Because just now, we're doing a power song, and in the studio, I'm being told, okay, too much R&B, too much pop.
Okay.
Cut it out your voice. Because it's natural for me to go there because of how I can actually sing. So I have to make a mental note now and say, okay, no, it's not this kind of song. Let me do it like this, straight, to the point, hard. So... yeah, but I really prefer though these songs that have these sweet parts,
Yeah.
because it gives me a expressive kind of vibe, and I can use that on stage and just go crazy and wild on it. But don't feel when I'm singing these power songs like it's carnival, even though it is straight, I still mess with it and I enjoy it. I think the fans like that too.
Yes, for sure.
I mess with the melodies and sing it different, you know. Love that.
No doubt, no doubt. So, people have been hearing they want the Spanish song. What is the name of the Spanish song, Destra?
It's called Fuego and it means fire.
All right, Trav, we have that one lined up. Ladies and gentlemen, Destra Garcia, our guest here today. Her album is coming out.
It's coming out soon.
Soon, and this...
I don't want to say it because I keep saying it and I have to keep changing it because I keep putting more songs on it.
This one is called Fuego. Fuego going on the album?
Yes.
All right, let's get into it.
Soy la reina de Bacanal. Mi gente.
Put some flames in the comments.
La tierra de soca. Carnaval on fire. Me pone loca. Soy la reina de Bacanal Latina.
We going?
Yeah, want it?
Where we go?
Hello, it's Destra, last name Garcia. I wanna see ya, wine to the beach, ya. Pushing back bumper, up in the street, ya. But if you don't know what to do, let me teach ya. Dale para abajo, abajo, ya go down low. Say dale para abajo, abajo, ya go down low.
That song is under arrest.
Get them from the top, we go just get them verse and chorus. Because we know we taking it light on you.
Mi gente. Vamos, Puerto de España, la tierra de soca, carnaval on fire, me pone loca, soy la reina de Bacanal Latina, carnaval on fire, mucha gasolina. Hello, it's Destra, last name Garcia, I wanna see ya, went to the beach, yeah, pushing back bumper, out in the street, yeah. But if you don't know what to do, let me teach ya. Dale para abajo, abajo, girl, go down low. Say dale para abajo, abajo, girl, go down low. Trabajalo, working like you want to. Bend over, trabajalo. Girl, work it dura, dura, dura. Ahora, las manos levantamos, hands in the air. Hey, hey, hey. Ole here, Spanish, ole here.
Hey, ole.
Nada más que fuego. Trinidad Tobago. Nada más que fuego. Oh. Well, I just had to
Well, we don't have the instrumental for that one, but it's bubbling in the background. ¿Dónde está es biblioteca?
La biblioteca.
La? La.
La.
Oh, El. El. La.
La biblioteca.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Anything that ends with an A is a la. Where's the library? That is the Spanish, you know? Where the library, really?
I learned it. I have an app on my phone, right? And I'll say the last few weeks, Trav, I had to learn because, boy, it's serious out there.
I've been bilingual. I did Spanish and French for 7 years, from Form 1 to Form 7. Well, 6th form, upper 6.
Right.
You know,
well, so did I. Well, no, up to Form 4. What were you 4? And yeah, I got basic 2. I got basic 2, dog, and that was it. Failure.
Nah, but the day, man, the day.
No, well, I mean, as I say, I realized that in this timing, I want to learn Spanish and Chinese.
Okay.
Because when you look around and you look at the country we live in and business,
give me some lessons, man.
Sure.
Yeah, well, not in the Chinese, but
Okay.
You know.
All right, no doubt. I'll call you and you go talk. I need somebody to talk to in Spanish.
Yeah.
I guess that's what will help.
We'll take our time and do it.
No doubt. So that one is called Fuego. So we were talking about it's Carnival too. You were mentioning it just now, and such a big hit for you. A classic.
20 years old.
20 years old this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it was released in 2003. I can't believe it. I'm like, where did the time go? How did that happen? It's like, what did I do for 20 years?
But something I want to ask you, 20 years, that's a milestone in itself. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For still being here and whatever they say, quote unquote relevant, whatever. But how has it been managing the ebbs and flows of our industry of soca and the seasonal nature of it? Because a lot of artists come and go. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then of course it's almost like, all right, she hot this year, she ain't saying nothing. How do you manage it?
Well, for the most part, I've always been consistent with at least one song in the carnival season where it's rotating. Even though I've been releasing albums almost every year, it's not every song on the album would have been a hit, but every year you get something from Destra that is going to bubble in the party. Yeah. And then apart from that, what people don't realize is that 1 + 1 + another 1 + another 1, you keep building the catalog. And then I go overseas where they want to hear not just the classics, but they want to hear the songs of that year, and I get more freedom to, kind of just introduce them to the rest of the album. And then they buy the music, and then, iTunes and YouTube, and you get your royalties, and,
right,
that sort of thing. So it's kept me relevant, as we say, or consistent. I've been able to pilot through it in a way that not many females have. It's really because I've been seeing people come, people go, people struggle. I'm not talking about financially. I mean struggle with having a song to stay relevant. You have a nice song this year, and then the next year you have songs, but nothing stick. And I don't think I've ever really had that problem. Some years have been better than others. I remember the year that I did Lucy, and then that same year I ended up doing Dip and Ride and Normal, and then, So some years you get more than one, but for the most part, I always get one.
Try bubble, the jubilation instrumental in the background there. Yeah, right. So, but I've noticed that out of a lot of the lady entertainers, female entertainers, for some reason I don't like to use the word female specifically. I don't know. I prefer lady. Yeah. Right?
Oh, that's nice.
What are you laughing at?
I laugh because he laughing, though.
Right? No, but I've noticed that you specifically have managed to amass a sort of international, regional, hardcore following that really keeps you up in and out of season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think you owe that to?
I think, to keep your fans or to let your fans love you like that, you have to love them back genuinely too. And when I meet them, whether I am on the streets or if it's Carnival Day and on the road, I always make time for my fans. I know that when I leave my house, I no longer am just Destra, the mother, the wife. I'm Destra, I belong to the people. So when they come up to me and they say, "Oh my God, Destra, I love you so much," it's like I embrace everybody and I welcome that love, because I am aware that it's because of them that I'm still here. I am aware that it's because of them buying my music or playing it on repeat on YouTube that I am still relevant, still here. And they're the same ones that will go out there and say, "Don't say nothing bad about my girl," because they've met me and they felt my genuine love for them. And that happens everywhere in the world. Whether I go to an event and I'm off the stage, I take all the pictures, I sign all the autograph if it's children at school. I remember one time I performed in a school, I think it was in South, and I signed every single autograph. It was like 200 and something children, I think. And they all sat down and wrote me thank you letters.
Wow.
Every single one of them. And then I got a big bag of letters, and I still have it to this day.
Serious?
Still have it. And that made me, and that was very early in my career. And that was like, wow. When you give people genuine love and affection
and time,
they just they give it right back to you. They don't have to listen to Destra. You know, much people come up to me and say, "I used to listen to you since I was a little boy." I'm like, "Move from my way, don't come and tell me that." But when you check the time frame, I mean, you're saying in the business for 10 years. It's Carnival is 20 years old, so I mean, there must be a baby out there that was a year when the song came out that is now 20. Oh my God. Okay, the perspective of that just hit me.
That's cool. I encountered the same thing. Trust me.
For real, right?
Trust me, because there are people telling me, "I used to watch you on Synergy TV,
right?
Spot Russians and tag." You know what I mean? So,
but it's a blessing.
Yes, it is.
It's a blessing,
yes,
because a lot of people that I love and adore are not here now, and they would give thanks to just be here to do what they love, and I'm still doing what I love.
Man, Destra Garcia, I guess it is Destra.
Boy, one bite.
Just cool. So, I want to talk about the album now. So, why have you made it
your duty to continuously put out albums? Because I was even talking to the girl and I was like, dog, how much tune you putting out for this season? You putting out album? He's like, nah, I don't. I was like, okay. But then, so how come you manage now to really say, I'm a continue, because album is not no easy feat.
No.
Right? To continuously put out projects every year. Or at least as much as you could.
Yeah. For the fans, you know, I know people used to collect the albums before. So like every time I put out an album, they'd say, oh, I have this one, that one. And
CDs.
Right.
Yeah.
There are people that showed me the CDs that they had. So for the fans to collect the music and put it all in one place. Now that everything is digital, I think the same thing applies, because you download it on iTunes or you get your Spotify and you have the playlist going.
Right.
It's really for the fans, so that it's all in one place and you don't have to look under this rhythm to get this one song and then look under that rhythm to get the next song.
Right.
It's all in one place. So you get a Destra album, you get all the songs for 2023, and this was her presentation. Oh, you know, I like track 7. Oh, you know, I like track 12. I love the way how 7 goes into 8. You know, the fans. It's always for the fans.
Right. Right, so I want to ask a question. You think Carnival 2024, you got Chromatics and Destra collab?
Of course.
It would be like a Mary J. Blige and Method Man in the soca.
Yeah,
you understand?
I'll be like this, you know.
We go holla, Jabs, line it up. Jabalani, line it up. See? Yeah, man. So Unchained is the name of the album, and you gave us a little explanation of as to why you named it that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's head to the chat and see what people are saying. All right, I'm going back. Carolyn McKenzie, she gets you fuego. Question for Destra. What motivates her as a female in spite of challenges in the soca industry? Also, what motivates her sense of style seen over IG, etc.? All right, Akins Manswell. All right.
Well, what motivates me? I don't know, you know. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but the fans, again. Because they look forward to stuff. You know, I check their feedback. You know, they're always talking about, where you going to be next? Oh, you know, you should do a song with this one. Oh, you know, you should sing a song about this. Oh, we're hailing you all the way from Guerrilla, Venezuela. We can't wait to see you again. You know, so it's just the whole pool of comments and things that they say. You know, in just the same way, there are going to be people that are detractors too, that say bad stuff and make you feel to give up. The fans are the ones that make you feel to keep going. Because when you listen to the amount of voices that they have in comparison to the rest, and then the way I see them defending me, you know, it's like, yeah, queen, do this first.
Yeah, they come for me.
We love you, you know. Or somebody they come for you.
Yeah, they can't come for me. 10 years ago, travel, they come for me. No? Yeah.
It's good.
No, the other, you know, is the real, the art form is Picong, you know. We like to talk strip in this too.
Cool. I remember when they used to do those the wrap up things. That's all right. It's all a part of it, you know. But you can't take yourself too seriously in this industry. No. You can't, because you have to remember that you belong to the people. Not everybody's going to have a good thing to say about you, and then sometimes some people are real with what seems real to them, and you have to accept that not everything is rainbows and unicorns. You're still gonna have to take the bitter with the sweet, and that's life too. It's not just the business, that's life, right? And you didn't know me then, and then when you got to know me, right? I remember the first time you heard me sing at a charity event. I saw you backstage and I was like, this is that guy that did that song, you know. I remembered. I was like, but we didn't know each other then. It was a charity thing in not Queen's Hall, Town Hall. For someone who was sick.
Yeah.
And I came and I sang some gospel, and I think that's the first time you ever
and you
heard
killed
me
it though.
sing. Yeah.
No, it would never be the first time I heard you sing. I only felt since I was small.
No, not like that. But
yes.
you heard
No, I already know from the time I heard you. I already know where you could go and where you could take it. I didn't even need to hear the rest. But when I heard the rest, it was amazing.
Day, you were pretty nice to me.
I was been nice to you. Just maybe not on the track. No, well, you can't wear the crown if you can't take Peacock, you know.
Taking my back broad.
You don't know.
And that's some advice to give to some of the females in the industry. Not just females, but everybody. You have to take the better with the sweet. You can't take yourself too seriously, and you're a brand.
Right.
You know, it's your brand that people criticize. It's your brand that people talk about, not you. They don't know you.
Yeah.
They don't know what you eat for breakfast or what kind of toilet paper you use, right? They don't know you. They know the brand. They know what they see. They know what they like and what they don't like. And if you can't take a little pong, like you say, then you're not built for this business.
Yeah, for sure. But speaking of that, just as you bring it up, that was actually the first time Blacks heard me. You know what I mean? And approached me that night, and that's how we ended up doing a song together. And he invited me to come to do a lot of shows after that, man. And out of all the soca artists, he was the one that really fully. I mean, aside from like Teresa and Galen, who we come up sort of same school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chanting whatever, hip hop, dancehall. But Blacks was like the first one to just like, you think.
Yeah, he's like that. Well, he was like that.
Yeah. Now he still is, man. I think his
essence.
His essence lives on in the others who he left that with. The other youths and them who he touched. Which kind of leads me to my next question. Do you think that it has become? Do you like the amount of female artists that are in the space now? Because I think there's a lot more and existing and succeeding in the same space. And do you think it has improved for female artists in soca?
Yes, it's improved. I like the fact that there's more of us now. So it's not so much a gang up vibe. But there should be more. There's room for more. There's room for more. The only thing is that we need to not be as women usually are and be so catty and fake sometimes. We should be a little bit more accepting of each other. The men do it. The men don't care, who chanting, who singing, who this, who that. But with the woman, for some strange reason, it's like, hi, darling, how you going? I guess, it's like, what? And we're all victims of that as women. It happens. It happens. We are our own worst enemy. You hear it all the time. I'm not ponging anybody in particular, right? But it's happened. I've seen it happen. It happens with all of us. And once we figure that part out, we'll be good to go. Because everybody's in a different vein. Nobody sounds like anybody.
Right, that's true.
Room.
That's true. There's a lot of unique female voices in this space.
But the industry does that to us. Because it's already so hard to be heard as a female because it's a male-dominated genre, right? You can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, and a man sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, he getting through. You ain't getting through that. Or a man could put on a wife beater and a old dirty pants and a slipper and go and make a music video. Let a woman do that now, put on a old dirty pants and a wife beater and a slipper. They say, what she have on? She couldn't do she hair? Oh God, why is she face looking so? So it's a lot more pressure on females, and all those things add to it because it's, oh gosh, why she had to follow me? You didn't see I had on that same pants last week? I fell up by them. Okay, I say that a lot, but okay, never mind. Hey, well, I joking on you.
Watch your camera.
I joke.
But also, I wanted to watch the camera and tell all of them how they like the video.
Olia, like the video. Don't make me come in that camera for you. You know there's the queen of back and I want to say to do something. Let her do it.
Like the video. Like the video. Let's get back into some of the comments before we look to wrap it up because we know you got to go. I would love to know if Special Delight and Farewell will be included on Unchained.
I've had requests for that. Someone told me that the songs that I did in the pandemic, which would be Special Delight, Farewell, Stress Reliever, Gal Bubble.
Especially like this, the lick, do it down there.
Everybody know what song it is. You gotta go and sing it. Yes,
I was just reminding myself.
No, but there were about 4 songs that I did in the pandemic, 4 or 5. And people were asking me to put it on this album. I'm talking with the team about it because I really only wanted it to be new songs. But again, to make sure all the material is in one place. Those songs are just floating out there.
Right,
they're singles.
right.
And
Singles,
people want them in one spot. So I'm considering it.
So that must be really tough to keep going through lineups, the song lineups.
Yeah.
And for it to have some sort of consistency, start to finish.
Yeah.
Wow.
And compiling them too is hard because up to today, the team was saying, we should take this off, take that off. Because some of the songs are not released yet for Carnival, but they were already on the album to go, but they're not released. So we were saying...
Which is a good thing.
So I was going to say, well, all right, but we may keep them until the following year, which we may not necessarily want them to come out now. You know what I mean?
All right, well, you will figure it out. You know what I mean? You will figure it out. But let's head back into the comments, right? K-Win Ferguson, one word, authenticity. That's why we love her. Oh, shout out to K-Win, right?
Aww.
Span Tevin, your love and respect was earned. We love you. Marika Baird, we will definitely defend you always.
All the time.
Super too grown. We have your back 100%, Queen. I can't come into this station. I say nothing bad about that show. All right, so this is Akins Manswell is saying, I used to enjoy the Destra YouTube show with all the guests like Blaze and JW. I really enjoyed it. Any more of those shows in the future?
Yes, I just wanted to complete this album first, and then I'm gonna move on to other things that I want to do.
On our radio.fm, because we're visual, we're visual radio. I don't know if I can afford it, but one day we could work it out.
I actually really like doing it, being on television. I didn't know I was funny. To be honest, when people were laughing at me, I'm like, why are they laughing? But then when I look back at it, I'm like, I'm killing myself. I'm like, I'm real funny, boy. You know? So I really want to do that. There's a lot of things. I have a bucket list of things that I want to do still in entertainment. I want to go back to hosting my show. I want to do a gospel album. I want to do a Christmas album. I want to do
awesome.
I want to do another international album with, you know, reggaeton, with Afro beats, with some pop, some club. I want to just do one of those. So I was playing with the idea that, you know, this could be probably my last soca album for a while. So that I could focus on some other stuff. Playing with that right now.
No doubt. I mean, only keep the comments coming, and I mean, she could just stay here longer, right? Akida Thompson, we love and appreciate all that you do.
Love you, Akida.
Shawfit. Shout out to Shawfit.
Shawfit, where's the vibes, boy?
Yeah, he's saying people over-sexualize female soca artists all the time. How do you deal with it?
Hit them a cough in their head now. It had a time I was in Miami. And I call a fella on stage to jump up to his carnival because Marshall wasn't there, it's just me. And we singing this carnival, put your hand up in the air. He want a wine. I said I didn't call it for that. Come off the stage. The boy pull along my top, you know.
What?
And them days, it was, you know, those kind of tube tops.
Yeah.
The man just pull along my top. Because he vexed, he pull along my top. I take the mic and I hit him in the head. Watch me. He lucky, you know. I hit him in the head. I said, boy, you chop head out. Don't mess with me. And you know why I get on so? Because my father was there. I just tell him my father's a pastor. And he was like, this is what you doing. This is the kind of environment you in. I was like, oh my God. I said, Dad, this doesn't happen all the time. Right. But I've always learned to stand up for myself in the industry where women are sexualized like that. I do believe that just because a woman wears something, it means she putting the goods out there for you to touch. You shouldn't touch anybody, daughter, just so. Unless you're invited.
Or son,
exactly. So if I wear something sexy, it's because my body make it look so. I see people put on the same clothes as me, I look like a crocker's bag, you know. I have the assets to make it look a certain way, and so do some women. It's not my fault when I put on I can put on a plastic bag, a garbage bag, and you go still see everything printed out. Trust me.
You're listening to the grind.
Oh, I like the video for that one. Oh, Carolina said, okay, I'm back. Went to wash up my dinner dishes. Big up yourself, baby queen Destra.
Oh gosh, I love
Span Tevin is saying, please come back to the TV show. Yeah. Destra Garcia, our guest here today. Darling, I mean, we can stay and chat all night, but hey, we have families to go home to, and I know this season is...
Your wife is waiting with, you know?
She's thinking. She's thinking. She's home thinking. Right? So, I mean... I really love Jubilation. Can we end it off with that one?
Of course.
This is going to be on the album.
Yes.
Right. So, Span saying a week here. So just give them one more time. The name of the album, or when you expect to put it out, or what's your like target date, and how can people stay in touch with what you know when you do release it?
Right. So the album is called Unchained. All the songs that I released for this season, and maybe some others that you like. I mean, I'm playing with that idea. It's supposed to be released in February. But February, not before Carnival, I'm doubting, because I'm getting ready to put one last song on it, and then, you know, we have to do the due diligence to get features and stuff online. You have to present 6 weeks before. You know, so I'm trying to get that done so that we get a wider audience and greater
Yeah,
awareness.
Somebody from the media, when I sent out the broadcast at Jubion, asked me a very weird question. He said he was going to come in the chat and ask it, but he didn't come. He want to know when you're putting Cardi B and Nicki Minaj on a track.
Oh, Lord. Not I.
He says only you could do it.
Maybe, yes, but nah. I don't think I have powers, right? I don't have those powers. But they're both people that I love and adore.
Right.
They're both Destra fans, and I really appreciate that more than anything else. And, you know, both people that I've gotten the opportunity to share ideas with and, you know, just hear the vibes and just enjoy. Yeah, Destra. Another two people that I grew up on your music. I'm like, no, you did not grow up on my music. You did not grow up on my music. No, but I know what they mean. So maybe we'll see how that goes. But back to the album. February. I'm hoping for February. And what's the other question about it? Where you can find out about it?
Yeah, like, you know,
online.
I guess.
On my social media handles, everybody knows it's at Destra Garcia, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Just the one with the blue tick. All of them.
Follow the
blue
queen.
Blue ticked. It's me. Don't worry about it.
No doubt. But before we go, because somebody just said that they love your pan songs, and this is a pan song for the season, this 2023. Yes. Why do you keep making sure to have that sort of representation in your catalog?
Because I grew up in the pan, and my uncles were from Despas. I was born in Despali Crescent. I born and grew in Laventille, right? So pan has always been a active part of me. You know, music on the whole, but I mean, you can't embrace all of the instruments and not embrace the national instrument. I've been writing pan songs since I was about 12. Up until now. This song actually took me 20 minutes to compose.
Yes.
Yeah, but the melody and all of that was there. It was just lyrics. So the lyrics was easy as long as I already had the bass. You know, putting together melodies is very easy for me. Melody and lyrics come at the same time. You know, and pan songs are easy if you know what you want to write about. And it's 60 years of pan, you know. And then the rest was just easy.
Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest here today on the grind, the one, the only Destra Garcia. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me, darling. I had a good time.
You had a good time?
Yeah.
It's not a typical interview, is it?
Nah. But we could do this again.
Yes,
we could do this again.
Yes,
we'll do it in Lent when I'm fasting and stuff for Lent.
Okay. You gonna bring some different tune for me, or you not?
Yeah, well, I'll come and sing a little, you know, if you allow me to sing a little, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I even studying to bring a gospel show on the station, you know, Trav. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that the definition of gospel to me is not really gospel. It's just good music.
Good music, uplifting.
Uplifting music now. We need a lot. We need more of that in this time.
We need a lot more of that.
Yeah. All right. So we end off with this one. This one is called Jubilation, off of the upcoming album Unchained, and this one is for all the pan lovers out there. This is
you're listening to The Grind.
Can you hear it? Sugary. How sweet the song of steel pan sounding to me. Well, the wait is over. Now we finally here. We not hesitating, man, it's trouble this year. Tension building, long time waiting. People start back jamming. See, us on again. Jubilation in the nation. It's a big jam. Celebration. Can you feel it? So free, like a musical spirit pan taking over me. Can you hear it? Sugary. How sweet the song of steel pan sounding to me. Well, the wait is over. Now we finally here. We not hesitating, man, it's trouble this year. Tension building, long time waiting. People start back jamming. See, us on again. Jubilation in the nation. It's a big jam. Celebration. Understand the assignment. We come out of confinement. From pavement to parliament. Excitement. Well, the wait is over, now we finally here. We not hesitating, man, it's trouble this year. Tension building, long time waiting, people start back jamming. See, not done again. Jubilation in the nation is a big jam, celebration. Understand the assignment, we come out of confinement, from pavement to parliament. Excitement in 60 years of sweet fun, and jumping up in the van. This year the Savannah Ram, here we come. Understand the assignment, we come out of confinement, from pavement to parliament. Excitement in 60 years of sweet fun, and jumping up in the van. This year the Savannah Ram, here we come.
Yes, sir. That is Jubilation from our guest, Destra Garcia. We want to thank her for passing through one more time. And of course, you want to say something to the people?
I just want them to know I love all you. I love all you today, tomorrow, and forever. And thank you for all your love and support forever. And tomorrow I might have a nice, and I might release a song tomorrow, you know. If all you be able yourself, I'll release a song tomorrow.
Make sure and check out the hit up on the social media, right? And stay up to date. All right. Since it's 20 years, let me go. We're going to end our episode tonight with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Grind.
Carnival and TNT is so special to all our we. Like we need blood in the vein. That's
So-
how we feel about Port of Spain.
Just the one hey? All right, so DJ Travis.
You're listening to The Grind.
Why you want me to do that?
That's true, yeah, this man singing my song like shit on the radio, girl.
Carnival and TNT is so special to
Tell you stick to the rap and the rap sooner.
blood in the vein. That's how we feel about Port of Spain. When the party them come in,
Ladies and gentlemen, we gone.
don't go jump this madness everywhere. Carnival is a true freedom. Take another word to jump and jump up in the air. So everybody take a jump, take a jump, take a jump up now. Start a wave, start a wave, start a wave up now. Start a wine, start a wine, start a wine up now because it's Carnival.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I nearly forget, it's all about the stage returns to the rhythms of the great soca art form this Thursday, 26th January. We head to Rising Star Restaurant and Hooker Lounge with Viking Ding Dong, Iowa George, Irfan House, Ola Tunji, Jaiga, Mikal Teja, Chutney King, GI, and Nisha P. Showtime, 8 p.m. Admission is absolutely free. And of course, don't forget to look out for us this Sunday at Chance, right? With Preedy and the whole gang. Tomorrow is all about Black to Black, 12 to 2 p.m. Don't forget, tune in. Wednesday, we got Island Girl Talk, 12 to 3 p.m. as well. We have a special guest, Daniel Loveless, passing through on the IGT. So yeah, for the guys' perspective, right? And then, of course, Thursday, True Talk No Lie, we have a special episode. We'll be out at Woodford Cafe. And then the Jammets, as I said before, Sunday, we live from Chance. This is The Grind.
me now. Last February was when I lost you in the fence. Where you gone? I miss you dearly, and boy I can't stop grieving yet. Nah, 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 nah. Come home, boy. So baby, come back, because I need you by my side. Hey, please make some contact. Hey, I'm your bunny, you're my cloud. Yeah, yeah. I'm your bunny, baby. Words can't describe how I die into it. I miss the way I used to fool and unfold you. Boy, the feeling of your grace in my heart does make me feel to celebrate and jump up in the van. I jump in, I'm moving, we jumping till morning. I'm your queen, you're my king, my darling. I jump in, I'm moving, we jumping till morning. I'm your queen, you're my king, my darling.
Alright, when it's a razor sharp remix, and if I sound why disrespect him, I go get licks. Why them don't sell it's a razor sharp remix? And that is don't leave him alone because them business fix, yeah.
We riding shotgun.
Now look what you made Stone do.
Say boy, I'll never leave you home. You are my husband, boy, I splash you with the berry cologne. Nah, nah, nah. We need each other like the water wet in the lawn. There is no other, boy, and you're sure you can't get no horn. Never say you can't get no horn, boy.
868, it's all about the grind.
Hungry for savings, oh yeah, yeah. The bacchanal box go save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for carnival. The bacchanal, all in the road and we saving with KFC. The best deals, oh gosh. The bacchanal box, KFC bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The bacchanal box, KFC bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal Box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.